Okay, let's see here. The other two. What is this? Oh, okay. What? Oh. Wait, do I already have jobs, right? Fuck, none of them. I don't remember that good. What the fuck do you offer me, you fuckers? Nothing. This feels bad, but okay. Come on, Guild, give me something good. Ugh, fuck, man. Let's see here. I'm too crazy about items. Oh, I already took it, that's why I was like, fuck. Just do this. We'll just keep doing job listings until, like, the game tells me to fuck off. Okay. It's the third fucking floor or no? Just... Oh, God. Shit, I should, I'll do it tomorrow, fuck it. Ooh, you died. That's all I came for. Hopefully it's a story progression now. Nope, still no story fucking progression. Actually, fuck, maybe some Reviver Seeds would be nice. Be very appreciated, game. No, I'm good. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to sell anything useful other than maybe orbs. Oh, fuck. I'm actually being way too fucking much. No, I'm fine. At least orbs are fucking really cheap. It's like the beauty of orbs. Inexpensive as fuck. Oh man, the Mr. Mime Dwiddler. Some money.
Good. Hey.
Oh god, is Chip here?
Yeah, he says he's coming by like at 10 or something.
Later. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, I'm just fucking plowing through because I'm like, oh, I forget the post game has a lot of you know, the main story issues where you still have to do a lot of jobs to like get progress, and I'm like, oh god, I might as well just do that. Because the only jobs I'm taking are the ones with, was it Reviver Seeds? Because I'm like, I'm going to need that for Cresselia. Yeah. I only want that for Cresselia, not for myself, really. I'm like, I don't remember the post-game being that bad outside of maybe, like, Palkia's dungeon being annoying. Because it just has juiced-up versions of, the fucking tower enemies, if I recall. Yeah.
I mean, so I guess it makes sense, since it's, parallel.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I heard the unknown dungeon was apparently annoying. I mean, that one for me, like, it was whatever.
Tedious.
It was a little annoying, but
tedious.
it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't the worst. At least
it's
for
not
me.
hard.
Yeah,
it's not
at least
hard.
They're,
it's
like,
just
they're easy to kill. The unknown.
Yeah,
I was gonna say though, you know what? Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. I was just gonna say they're boring. They're boring ass to recruit because it's just a trouble to spawn the one you want if you're trying to recruit them all. But like that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, they're jokes like you said.
I was gonna say it's mostly for like progressing with the pieces.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, there's a lot of RNG, but yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst unknowns to spawn. So.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, what were you gonna say?
You know what? time zone ship works under. So I don't know, I'm
same
bad
time
with
zone
these
as me.
things.
Same time zone as me. So PST. So right now it's 9 p.m. for me. It's 9 p.m. for him.
Ah, okay.
Because I think
yes.
his thing is because he's getting off of work right now.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting he has work on the
Yeah,
weekends.
so like
Feels bad.
Yeah. If he has, so pretty much, you know, his time is my time. Just to make it simple.
Okay. So 2 hours behind me right now, I guess.
Yeah, because you're
So
like
whenever I
central for
leave,
call.
yeah, whenever I leave, my shit's gonna be so out of whack.
Yeah,
Because I think
maybe,
like in Germany, it's like 7 hours ahead or some shit. I forget
like
the
8.
specific time.
Well,
Yeah, it's like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Like I think it's like way ahead of my current time.
Yeah.
I think I'll get used to it though. I adjust well to like awkward sleep hours and stuff.
Yeah.
But
nothing I want.
I was gonna say, so I beat the, if you actually care, I beat the
Was it
Scarlet
for Terraria?
Violet DLC.
Oh, Scarlet and Violet. I thought you were talking about like the living wall.
Too,
Wall of Flesh. Because that's what you were talking about last time.
I beat that. It was a lot easier than I expected it to be. I feel like I probably over-prepared, but I mean...
there's nothing wrong with over-preparing in some games, so...
Yeah, it's just I want to take, like... I feel like sometimes I'll be like, I'll take way too much time. It's the same. I mean, it's not a time game like Pikmin or anything where you have to be more efficient, but like, sometimes I feel like I put too much into like one boss, but I mean, it wasn't too bad. Plus, if I ever need to go back in the underworld for whatever reason to do whatever,
you have it like kind of automated.
Yeah, it's like I've got a good amount of the biome like charted. I was gonna say though, I haven't really played Terraria in a couple of days, but I played a bit of Scarlet. I mean, yeah, I guess so. It was mostly because the Scarlet Violet DLC came out, so I've just been playing that instead. And,
I mean, I know Greenie says she likes it. I mean, I haven't touched it, so I'm just gonna wait to find out. I'm just gonna wait till the other one comes out to see whether or not it's worth buying, or I'll just emulate it.
Alright. Well, I was gonna say, in terms of DLC, I kind of enjoyed it.
That's cool. I mean, is it a good amount of content at least?
Well, I mean, okay. Well, I'm gonna try to be, I guess, analytical with what I say, or like try to be more
objective.
Yeah. Or just like try to put my reasonings a bit better.
Yeah.
So like. The main plot is that you and like some other students just like take a little field trip to like.
Oh, it's field trip? I thought it was transfer students from the trailer, but okay.
Well, I was gonna say like, I mean, you and like some others like take a field trip to like, I think apparently it's like some Japanese place or like some little Japanese region. So like you go there and then you come across two main characters being like a little brother and his older sister, and those like the two characters you stick around with for like most of the campaign. And it involves like, well, I mean, you probably don't care about spoilers, so
I mean, I don't.
Explain.
You could spoil the shit out of the game for me. I'm not too crazy about it, or movies or books, whatever.
That's fair. I mean, this isn't like Crave or something like. Something I mean, it's like not a bad story or anything. It's nothing too crazy or remarkable. It's fucking Pokemon at the end of the day. So with this, I don't really care about spoiling as much. But yeah, basically, there's like an ogre or something.
Yeah, the
it's
ogre pond, the mass fucker, right?
Yeah. Basically, there's like a whole festival around the Loyal 3, and ogre pond's like shunned.
It's like the Doge, the bird and the monkey, right?
Yeah.
The only one I remember the name for is Okie Dokie, because I'm like, that sounds so stupid, but I'm like, yes.
Yeah, it sounds like... I actually named it Okie Dokie after Luigi's quote when I caught it. And then I was gonna name the monkey, because it sounds similar to the word Dandori from Pikmin.
I think it's called Monkey Dory, right?
Yeah, it was like Monkey Dory, so I was like, it sounds like Dandori, kinda. Or at least the last bit. And then the bird, funnily enough, is always a male. It's always guaranteed male. And I was like, oh, that reminds me of that other very feminine character I've seen before that's also a guy. So maybe I'll name him after him, which I'm referring to Scarlet.
Scarlet, yeah.
from by Fables. So
That's kind of. I didn't know that one actually was always male, but I guess that's kind of cool to know.
I didn't know either. I don't think fan art knew either, since a lot of fan art depicted as female. So
Very feminine looking, yes.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, we didn't know until the game dropped, and Sarah B put the shit up. But yeah.
Stolen item.
So
fucking stolen item. This is fucking.
So yeah, basically, it's kind of funny because like two big like plot points is the older sister trying to not be racist. Well, I mean, like the villagers are like kind of like racist to Orderpon.
Yeah.
For I guess like looking different, which I find funny. And the older sister's kind of like that towards you, like towards the player, and like the other like.
You're different. Get out of my fucking country.
Yeah, it's like that. It's funny because near the end of the campaign, she starts getting thirsty for you. Like it sounds like she's. For sure, I was about to say like she loved me or some shit before getting called off. Which I found funny, but it's funny because like at the end of the campaign, there's a little speech about how like she's trying to like be quick to judge others and shit, which is quite funny. But so yeah, basically they shunned. Going back to it, they shunned the Ogrepon, and they praised the Loyal Three. But it turns out like the Loyal Three are actually big cunts, and
They're like supposed to be like little they're supposed to be like delinquents essentially.
Yeah, and it's funny because basically a big plot point basically is it's like sacrilegious. Or is being sacrilegious and telling people that they've been believing a false fucking story. That their religion's a lie. I found that funny too.
I guess that's pretty cool for a Pokemon fucking plot.
Yeah.
A little different, so it's not bad.
I found both those plot points kind of funny. Just racism and false religion. Or I don't know, what's the term for is there a term for that?
There is, is it heresy? No, I don't think it's heresy. Hold on, give me one moment, let me double check the fucking word. Belief or opinion contrary to the Orthodox religion, doctrine. I don't think it's heresy exactly, but there's another word for it. I'm trying to remember,
I'm kind of curious what it is.
I mean, you can look it up later, but yeah. Oof.
I just find it funny how it's like those two that are like big, like the big plot points of the DLC.
They got the funny warp perception.
Yup.
Sticks.
But yeah, after you get like, it's funny too because the little brother has like a little Joker moment where he starts breaking down because you start like defeating him in battle, and like he loves Ogrepon, and so like whenever like Ogrepon starts loving you more than him, he gets all pissy about it.
Oh god.
And like he becomes like one of those like melodramatic like teens.
He's a fucking retarded tsundere for Ogrepon. No one can have Ogrepon but me.
Yeah, he's like if and then I have to battle him to like keep him, or like he'd keep it. And so I kicked his ass obviously, and then after he's like, oh no, and like, well, he doesn't throw a, well, I mean, he throws a fit, but he actually gives you the mask and shit, and it's like runs off like upset. And then the sister's like, what's his deal?
I'm such a great older sister.
Dude, she's like, I was gonna say, she kind of reminds me of Kina, minus the fucking creepy incest undertones, thank god. But she's like, what do you say about that? Like, she'd always get like pissed at like the little brother for like saying anything against her.
Yeah. Oh god, oh shit.
I don't know. I was gonna say Kina as a character is kind of funny. She's good. She's a funny comic relief, though I wouldn't want to be near her. And I find a lot of the jokes funny regarding her and Baki.
I don't think anyone would want to be near her. She's like incestuous Karen, put to a 10. I can't have my big brother. Fuck you. I'm just gonna kill you. Oh, hey there, big brother. Looking pretty buff today. Kina, I need to do my work. I can't pay the fucking mortgage.
It really is like that.
Yeah.
And fucking Hina reminds me of Vicky too from Fairly Odd Parents, because like if Maki left, then she'd fuck. I probably made this joke before, but like she would totally like torture like Yin just for being Yin.
Oh,
and, like,
okay.
love.
Like in that sense, I was gonna say like I don't think Vicky is like a very incestuous character, but
no,
I
man,
understand
like in the abuse.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she did that
abuse,
whenever
yeah.
her parents were gone.
Yeah, no, I got that. I got that after you said that. I was like, damn, Vicky fucking her siblings. I'm like, at most she has a younger sister. That's the most I know. The little fuck girl that has a crush on Timmy. Tootie, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one. The one with glasses.
But no, it was more so the abusive aspect. Yeah, it's funny too, because that's like most of like Hina's characters literally just fucking incest jokes or like abuse like towards Yin.
I mean, it's not necessarily incest jokes. Nothing definitive is said.
I mean, it's not like, yeah, but like it gives a bunch of undertones, and a lot of the fandom mentioned it being like creepy and shit. And so like no one don't like her.
You don't like incest? You don't like incest? You don't find it funny?
Incest is incest. Come on, Chip.
It's funny, but like I would not want to be near Kina in real life. I'd rather be near Mokuba in real life, in all honesty. I was gonna say that too, because I think it's funny because, oh god, it's funny because I think V, Mokuba, and Kina are all kind of like they're all in a similar regard, like boat. They're all being like short-tempered and shit, and they all get different development amounts. With V getting the most, of course, Mothra getting little, and Kina getting pretty much none. Probably being worse by the end of the game, honestly, with Yin. But, I don't know, I just found that funny. But...
I didn't fucking stream this, hold up. Where the fuck?
No, you're not streaming yet.
No, I am streaming, I'm just not streaming on your guys' end, that's why. When the fuck did we get a... Oh, I forget, we have someone... or a couple people did Nitro. I was like, oh wait, no, we didn't. Never mind.
But I was gonna say, I do like, I don't know, with the, oh yeah, I was talking about the DLC before this Chip.
This Chip's gonna be like, spoilers, no!
Yeah, I don't think he cares, so it's all good.
I'm not gonna play that. Are you talking about the new Pokemon's game?
Yeah. I was talking about the new.
It got DLC?
Yeah. I played it, I beat it, and I enjoyed it a little bit.
I fear it's like pretty short, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fairly short. There's like two plots. Well, there's like the main plot, and then there's a plot with a character that's like supposed to be a descendant of a character from Legends Arceus.
Oh,
and how you're
supposed
to
the
like
photography bitch, right?
Yeah, you track down like an Ursa Luna variant, which I gave a really good name when I caught it. But yeah, I'd say in a rating. I mean, personally, I enjoyed it. I found the fucking racism and our religion, like deniability shit, pretty funny. I'd say it's
love racism.
I'd say it's about like maybe a 6 out of 10, maybe like a soft 6.
I mean, as long as in my opinion, if it's better than the Sword and Shield DLC, then I guess that's cool. I haven't played the Sword and Shield DLC.
I barely played. I think I don't remember. I might have beaten like the first one and like played a little the second one and got bored or some shit. I don't remember. Or if I did play it, I played during like a Discord call until I forgot. Because back then around Sword and Shield, I was in like another server with like some other people playing the game. I mostly like sped through the DLC shit to just like battle them and stuff. Yeah, which I'll give the like. I'll be honest. No matter what happens to these games, one aspect that'd still keep me from like. Or would make me continue playing them is mostly just multiplayer shit. Because if I have the right people, I can play through any game and enjoy it.
Did you go to the move reminder for Cacnex? I think I might get Pin Missile in this game.
I have Pin Missile on him. I've had Pin Missile on him for like... I have Pin Missile, Absorb Energy Ball. I just kept Feint Attack because I'm like... I'm like, I don't care.
It's 25 PP.
Yeah.
God damn. That's a lot of PP.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I mean, it was either that or I get fucking... What is it? Shit, what's the other shitty fucking move he gets? Poison Sting. And I'm like, Poison Sting's not bad, but I'm like, I'd rather have Feint Attack. I'm not too crazy about poisoning targets, because that's what its main use is in this game, even though,
I wish statuses were more useful in this game, because, like, Poison and, like, Poison's like poison and burn are kind of useless in this game.
On the enemy, it's annoying on you mostly. That's the shitty thing. So
I kind of wish it was more useful to like poison your enemies in this game.
Yeah.
Like,
you want them to like, oh yes, they get reduced like fucking PP on top of like some other shit. It's like it's pressure plus some other shit.
There's just something to make it be like, oh hey, I can go for like burn strats or poison strats. That way I can beat these tough dungeons. But no, just like poison does nothing.
It's just damage.
It does 2 damage. It does 2 damage every like 20 turns.
How do I? Oh, it's team. Send home. You're being deported, Mary. Back to Pokemon Crystal you go. Oh, actually, no, my bad. Gold and Silver. You don't exist in Crystal, unfortunately.
Because Junichi Masuda said no.
I'm actually surprised. So in Crystal, yeah, Crystal's not. Miriam's not in Crystal. It's weird because Crystal, like, it has like pretty much a good majority of the Pokemon from Gen 1 and 2. It's missing like 5 lines, right? Like
it's
other than legendaries.
It's missing Growlithe. It's not missing any legendaries. I don't think it's missing any legendaries.
I forget what it's the mythicals, I guess technically, but yeah, those.
Well, I mean, like every single version is missing the mythicals, basically. Yeah. It doesn't have Growlithe, it doesn't have Vulpix, it doesn't have Mareep, it doesn't have...
a couple other lines too, but like, yeah, I mean, it's a very small pool of Pokemon that you're missing from that game, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I only played Crystal just because I was like, I heard Crystal's good, and I'm like, honestly, to me, like, I still much rather play Heart Gold and Soul Silver just because the level pacing is better in Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Special physical split.
I like Crystal a lot because you're able to go fucking play Stadium 2, and I really like Stadium 2. I really want to do like a stream where I beat the entirety of Crystal and then take my team to pick Pokemon Stadium 2 and like beat round 2 with a team.
I mean, you could. What's it called? I mean, I mostly play Stadium games for the mini games, as shitty as that sounds.
The mini games suck. I don't get why people like them.
I don't play. No.
It's just because it's just a budget Mario Party mini games.
Don't play Stadium with just rentals like fucking Nintendo wants you to. You do not want to play with just rentals. Rentals are like it's a fun challenge if you're into it, but like it's brutal. It's really luck based.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know, I'm very mixed on the Stadium games, because the big reason why I like Coliseum XD is mostly because you can trade shit over to the mainline games.
But you gotta beat the entire fucking game first. You gotta beat the entire game first.
Yeah, but you can add shit to your collection.
That's so retarded.
No, it isn't. It's like you do that in the other games.
And Crystal and Red and Blue, you don't have to beat the entire fucking game to trade another game. You can just do it. You don't have to beat. Well, at least with Ruby and Sapphire, you don't have to beat those. You have to beat the entirety of Fire Red and you have to beat the entirety of the post game at Fire Red and Leaf Grade to trade your Pokemons for some fucking reason. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Ruby and Sapphire. That's why Ruby and Sapphire has the upper edge in that regard.
It does. It really does. It actually really does. I don't know why.
It's probably because they're the first games, and like Fire Red, Leaf Green didn't exist back then, so there wasn't really any check, I guess. It's interesting with that, because I don't know, I was gonna say, and on top of that, I'm more of a collector, I'd say, than like a battler, but I don't know, I just like seeing the unique sprites, because a lot of those Dodo Pokemon are like, you can't ever get like in the vanilla Hoenn playthrough, so seeing those sprites like feels really awesome.
You still can't get them because like a lot of them are
trade.
Yeah.
You can't trade.
You have to wait until after you beat the game, but you can technically trade. It just takes a while.
I mean, by that point, like, I'd already catch most of the shit, so I'd already have everything I need to trade over, so I don't mind. Better than making multiple trading trips, like.
It's just like my problem is you can't bring in new Pokemon that you want to use in your playthrough. You can't bring in like any new Pokemon. You gotta use what the game provides, which is really stupid.
I guess. I mean, I wasn't at least personally, I wasn't that bothered by it because I don't know. Maybe it's because I'd say it's probably a bigger problem with Coliseum because XD has more variety with Pokemon you can use.
Coliseum, it's a lot harder than XD just because you're using a mostly Gen 2 Pokemon.
They all
Yeah,
suck.
Gen 2 Pokemon suck.
They all fucking suck.
Sorry, Chip, but your homeland kind of blows ass.
Well, I mean, the stats are. People look
It's
at
not just stats. It's mostly move pool.
Oh no! Well, no, not even.
Moves.
Well, not even because of how like this. Because of people like to rag on the stats and move, but like people like to say like Rock Smash is such a horrible move, but like it's not
It's
that
utility,
bad.
though.
When considering that how the stats actually work in that game, like because whenever you beat a badge, you get stat points. Whenever you beat a Pokemon,
stats.
You get stat points. So like the Rock Smash, it looks like it only has 20 base power, right? But realistically, it does way more damage because you're fighting against Pokemon without any without any like stat experience, and like you have way more stat experience in general. So it's less bad than it actually is.
They changed that in Ruby and Sapphire with the stats, right?
Because you have more because effort values exist, and your stats are capped.
I was gonna say, wasn't there like EV trainer? I don't know if it was in Coliseum, but I think in XD there were like certain trainers that had like one Pokemon that like had like different like EV boosting stats or something. They could technically use the EV train if you really wanted to.
That might be a mod. Correctly. That might be a mod. I don't remember.
Maybe. I mean, I'm sure mods made a more efficient method in, but I think there was a fairly basic like version of it in base like XD. I think it's been a while since I played those games, so I don't remember. I was gonna say
last time I played it was XG Next Gen, which was a mod for those games, and I recall that being in that. I don't remember in base XD, so it's been a while for me.
I was gonna say though, I don't know if I'll be able to play Stadiums 1 and 2, those games in particular. 1, I don't have those dinosaur consoles, and 2, or the games either. And 2,
you need electric peripherals, which is kind of stupid, but
yeah, I don't have an N64.
Just emulate it, and don't play the fucking stupid. Don't play the Nintendo Switch version. Don't
go Switch booster pack version. Come on.
I was gonna say half the fun with those games is using your own Pokemon. So being stuck with rental as a Pokemon, I don't care. And those movesets, holy shit!
They are so bad.
It better be for utility, because no way in hell is anyone using Mud Slap just for damage.
It's Sand Attack with extra steps, basically.
And the
it's Sand Attack with some damage, but like it's so negligible. It's not even like a big. It's not even worth noting.
It's not completely negligible, and like if you're using your own Pokemon because like badge boost and stat experience, but like that because of how bad that Tyranitar stats are, it's just terrible. It's horrible. There's a certain challenge to it. There's a certain kind of fun challenge, masochistic challenge to it, using only rentals, but like...
At that point, I may as well just use like a team of pre-evolutions or some shit. Try to beat the game with like a Skitty. Or if we're Gen 3 at least.
You can't use Skitty. You can't even use Skitty.
I was saying, that's why I said Gen 3. But, yeah. I don't know. It's just, well and I'm more of a Gen 3 so on kind of guy than Gen 1 and 2. I mean, they're fun to play or like mess with, but I don't know. I'd rather just play the remakes and the other console games. It's also why I kind of find Battle Revolution as a letdown, because it kind of skipped out on the campaign and special trading aspects that Coliseum XD had. Which I guess Stadium fans like probably don't care as much, because it's still got that Stadium edge to it. Right, it's basically Stadium, but for Sinnoh, I think.
Yes.
Minus mini games, I guess, but
it's such a
game.
I said minus mini game. I said minus mini games.
I still don't get why people like the mini games so much in fucking Stadium. They're not that.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't know anything about the mini games, nor do I have that much interest. It's mostly just the collecting aspect.
They're just very simple. That's all.
I just want to collect shit, man.
I think the funniest part about Stadium 2 is that your grand reward for beating round 2, which is basically almost all the content, is a Gligar with Wing Attack and Earthquake. That's your reward.
Retarded. That's so fucking. That's like shaking in Gen 4 straight up.
You can't in Gen 2. It doesn't have Gligar doesn't have
Earthquake. Gen 4. You can get that in the remix with the physical special. Oh my! And with the evolution too.
No,
no. It's stuff like that. It's like, do I really want to play? I hope I'm not saying like I'm shitting like on Gen 2, but like, I don't know. It's just. You can probably say this with the other like original games and their remakes, but don't know. It's just not much incentive for me to play like the original games when there's just a lot more quality of life features with the remakes. Even Ruby and Sapphire's kind of guilty of that with some aspects, like day-night cycle and like some evolutions.
I don't really mind the day-night cycle. I don't really mind that you lost.
I mean,
in fucking Ruby and Sapphire.
I don't mind that much either. I know a lot of people were making big stink back then, like when they were new, about how you couldn't go back to Kanto and Johto and oh, there's no daylight, whatever. I don't know. Personally, I think Hoenn's a better region than Johto. At least I think. I think the pacing's better, and there's good Pokemon for the most part. There's still some stinkers, but not as many as Johto, I don't think.
Quillfish
as well as the addition of abilities and other things.
Quillfish is not as weak as people. A lot of the Pokemon Gen 2 Pokemon aren't as weak as people make them out to be. People like to make out Dunsparce like the worst Pokemon ever, but like, you know, it's fine. It does damage.
Okay. They may not be the weakest ever, but like it's just a lot of them you can't really find unless you really go out of your way to find them, or are stuck in post game. Because like you can make like I feel like it's easier to make a team of like Kanto Pokemon than like a team of Johto Pokemon in Gen 2, which I've heard rumors back then that like they kind of did it maybe because it was the second gen, so they probably weren't as sure about these new Pokemon. Or like it alienate players, I guess, with only having like Gen 2 Pokemon, or mostly Gen 2 Pokemon. So I guess there's that. And I guess we kind of saw that Black and White with its all like new roster. But I don't know, it's just I want the game to like showcase its new Pokemon more than just completely like sideburn them. And I think Ruby and Sapphire did a decent job with that, because until like and I'm talking about just Ruby Sapphire, not Emerald. Because in Ruby and Sapphire, the only Pokemon you really like get to catch and use are just or at least until you beat the first gym, are just Gen 3 Mons. And then once you get to the cave and the fishing rod, you can start catching like some Kanto and Johto Mons.
The bad part is there's like no special attackers until like fucking like the second gym. Like everything you get is like a physical attacker, right?
Come on, man, Ralts.
Mudkip. And Trico.
Starter, you're fucking. I guess you're starter, but everything else.
And Torchic uses
starters. Those are fucking starters.
Everyone uses starter. It's a guarantee. You're always guaranteed a fucking starter, and they all have those special attacks.
But what about everything else? Like past like their starter Pokemon, everything else is like fucking physical.
Lotad.
Teleport. And all. That's all you get. Not really. I don't like count Seedot.
Bullet Seed. You get Bullet Seed.
It gets Growlers before it learns Teleport Chip for Ralts.
I mean, same difference. It's not.
It learns
Confusion pretty early, right?
Level 6. Yeah, it learns at like level 6.
Nice.
A lot earlier than fucking Abra, where I'm like, yes, 15. One level before it evolves, or some shit like that, where I'm
Wingull. You get Wingull in one of the early routes, and those Water Gun right off the bat.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, Shroomish, which knows Absorb right off the bat. It's not just like only physical attackers.
You can also argue Sableye too, if you're going into Dewford Cave, because it's the dark moves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. I was gonna say though, like,
but it depends on the version you're playing too, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ruby and Sapphire does a good job at encouraging the use of like new Pokemon, like before introducing some of the older ones, compared to like Gen 2, where you only get like a starter and then a good chunk of the other Pokemon gear just Kanto.
Hoothoot. He's a pretty cool Pokemon.
It is.
Yeah, it is cool. I just wish it was better.
It's great. I mean, I think it's pretty great. It gets Hypnosis, it gets Confusion. What else do you really need?
I think it's better than Unpheasant, at least to me personally. So
they should have made it like a diet ghost. Like make it part normal or like flying psychic, and like with some ghost attacks they can learn.
But that's just basically just a. You already have a Natu though. You already have a Natu.
So. Well, that's the point. It's supposed to be like a watered down Natu until you catch it later in the game.
Why would you have two Natus then? Why would you have two Natus?
Or just make it like
Andre said, if you wanted to.
Flying Ghost would be a good option. So it's like more of a physical attacking oriented Pokemon. Could make it like that.
Well, have it be either part psychic as like a diet Xatu or like part ghost. Like, because there's not that many ghost types to begin with. There's
one, and it's at the end of the game.
Yeah. just like how Gen 1 only had one ghost type. It's interesting because I watched a video about like fixing. It was both Gen 1 and Gen 2. It was the same person. He made some on the first 3 gens so far.
Was the guy commenting on the video or the actual guy making the video? Because I had some choice words about that video. I had some choice words.
I was gonna no, it's not not that fucker. It was a guy named Whoop. He made some videos like I guess fixing up some bad like Pokemon from different games. He did like for different iterations. So like for the Kanto ones, he did one like if he talked about Pokemon, he talked about it in like each installment and like what specific changes he'd do to in each game. But I found it interesting because he mentioned that like Hypno and no, it was like I think Hypno and some other Pokemon he said should have been part Dark too. Like fit Psychic Dark in case of Hypno, so it acts as like a sort of like counter to most of the other psychics. And then I think he mentioned that Parasect should have been part Ghost, like Ghost Bug or something.
That's a weird. That's weird. It's a bug. It's a mushroom bug though.
It's dead.
I mean, yeah, it's dead. But, like, I mean, yeah, it's not a ghost though. It's dead.
I mean, it could be also ghost grass too, because the spores took over. Now it's just a husk. But
yeah, like just having it be part ghost, I think would be interesting. Yeah, I'll post this for you guys if you're interested.
I think I saw that video already, but I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
like some of it I agree with, some of it I'm not too crazy about, because I'm like, yeah, I mean it works, but I'm like, some of it I'm like, yeah.
I like these videos a lot, and apparently like some people made
all these like, bad Pokemons, like fucking Lantern's bad. Lantern's bad. Lantern's great.
It's kind of mediocre.
It can be bad.
That's a great type. That's a great fucking type and a great move pool. What are you talking about?
I think he mentions that like in order to get it, you have to already have like a water type, like a surfer.
I mean, so, yeah. Like, I mean, yeah, but like, who cares? Why would you want? You can run 2 water types. You can use 2 water types. It's more. It's honestly, lanterns are more of an electric type than a water type, if you ask me.
Oh well, you can watch it, and he's better explaining than I can on the spot.
Okay, B10.
But yeah.
God, how many fucking side quests I have to do before I progress? Jesus fuck.
I'm gonna fix Gen 2 by making tackle 100% accurate. It's gonna fix all of Gen 2.
Yeah, it's called Gen 5.
Why not?
Who the fuck? I have some choice fucking words about that because it kind of encapsulates what I like to call like armchair game design. Like someone who's not really much of a game designer decides to come in and say like, oh, I know how to make a game. I'm gonna change everything about this game. Who cares what the designer's thought? I'm gonna make it my own game.
I feel like that video, like the guys, because like I know I'm like, oh, I like doing big damage and stuff, but I can also like appreciate attacks that do like specific like utilities and niches. So like him like removing like the fucking paralysis to lick and shit was like really dumb. Like or like buffing moves that felt like were unnecessary. Like
let's
unnecessary to buff.
Let's make Iron Tail do even more damage. It already does a lot of damage though, and like.
I don't know if that was that a bug or not. I forget because there's a bunch of editing mistakes. The guy mentioned it too. So it looked, I thought it said like base 35 for fucking Iron Tail. I saw that, so I was like, wait, what? So that shit threw me off. I was like sitting on the toilet watching the video. I'm like, why did it say base 35?
Let's make Rock Slide do slightly more damage, but like, why though? It's like if you're gonna make a balance mod of something, you have to have a specific reason for why you change it.
No, the worst thing, one of the worst changes was nerfing Sludge Bomb. That was awful.
You just feel like these feel like changes are made up on the spot, and they're not actually gonna put any thought or effort into them. It sounds nice.
The reason why he made that is because he secretly hates poison types. He thinks they're awful and they should be the worst type in the game. That's why he nerfed. That's why he nerfed their only like semi-decent attack. I don't know. It's just the Whoop videos I think are edited way better. I mean, both in terms of quality and in terms like the game, like the changes you make themselves. I do like the liminal space aesthetic of the videos.
Let's see, what else? It's just like, I mean, it's like, I want you to overbalance it or under, like, it's like if it's not broken, why bother fixing it? Why bother making all these tiny little adjustments that you won't even notice? Most players won't even fucking notice or care about. Why make?
Honestly, at that point, you may as well just play the DS remakes.
Exactly. At that
They're already a lot more
point,
modern.
If you want to modernize these games, if you want to modernize these games, just play the new games. Just play like fucking Heart Gold and Soul Silver. If you're, or
if you really wanted like an edited, even more modern version, then just play the Drayano hack.
Weave Central was alright, Frost.
Clear.
It was fine. I didn't buy anything. Foxcat bought like, I think like $100 plus worth of Pokemon cards. Natsu bought her sister birthday stuff. I just was like existing because I'm like I don't care.
Is it weird? I'm kind of mixed on Emerald ROM hacks. I don't know. I wish there was one based on Ruby and Sapphire, since that's like the UI and like sprite sheets of Ruby Sapphire more. That's definitely more of like the weird bias for me. And it's not just Brennan, although I do like Brennan and like design more, but I think the UI, the orange UI, compared to the green looks a lot nicer.
I don't disagree with that entirely, but I think it's just because people like Emerald more, that's all. And they're just fuck it, let's just port this shit over.
Yeah, it usually looks nicer and stuff, but it's like the bulkier text and like the fucking orange theming more. Especially since I feel like, I've said it before, you already know. I don't know if Chip knows, but there's a lot of green in Emerald.
I don't disagree. But luckily I'm someone who likes green, so I'm like, it's not the worst problem for me. It feels bad for anyone who doesn't like green.
I like green, it's just, I also like red and black and orange more.
Are you telling her to play Pokemon Go, Frost? Oh, sorry about that, Andre. It's just because Frost is mentioning about collecting them all, and I'm like, just play Pokemon Go, but in real life.
Oh, speaking of, actually, I completed the Dex in the DLC. It's fairly easy because half the shit is just like ported from Paldea, which I already completed. And there's like 200 Pokemon, and like half of them are brand new. Yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, the map is fairly small, but like, I enjoyed it. And plus, I'm probably it introduced some new Pokemon I actually like. Like, I like the Matcha Sinistee, and then the fucking
Did they bring back Gligar at all? If you don't mind me asking, or Glameow? Glameow?
I don't think Glameow's back, but they brought back Gligar and Gliscor.
That's cool. That Pokemon got shafted pretty bad too, so I'm like, yes.
Oh, I also like Dipplin too. Diplin's another cool one. Yeah, they have another evolution. I'm planning on using Sinistee and Dipplin, and like I'm gonna try to make a team of like brand new mons. Because at first I was kind of mixed on them, but some of them have warmed up to me over time. So I might make like one. I probably have like Golden Goal and Douchebun on it too, or something. It's not gonna be like a competitive synergy team, but more so it's like ones of Pokemon I found like I enjoy. Oh yeah, Tatsugiri, and for some reason most of those are fucking food related.
I was say Tatsugiri's kind of a rapist Pokemon. You want me to be honest? I used it and I was like, holy shit, this thing's kind of at least for its stats, it's pretty good in my opinion, and it's typing. So yeah.
Did you use it solo or in doubles? Because I know
just,
it has
just solo. It's pretty scary in doubles actually.
Yeah, it's really good in Dozo. But
hello, Sailor Venus.
I probably use the solo variant because it learns two different abilities. One is for Dononzo, and the other one's Swift Swim. So I might just give it Swift Swim, since it's just like more single focus.
It is new chatter in the chat. It is the new one.
Yes, the new chatter is Sailor Venus. Yeah, I pulled Eevee on my first try, even though I didn't really want Eevee. I would have much rather had something more practical.
I was laughing my ass off when fucking Jester got Eevee. I was laughing my ass off.
Same here. I was like, dude, whenever I saw that shit, I knew we had to pick Riolu and like pick the most generic team ever.
It doesn't help that like this shit sucks against certain fights, so I'm like, this feels bad.
I'm not streaming tonight. I'm not streaming tonight, Frost. I'm not streaming tonight. I'm busy with other stuff. I'm doing stuff on this side right now.
Actually, what the fuck is Fanpy's ability chip in this game? I forgot.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I think it's like something like irrelevant. Let's see.
Oh.
I think it's something irrelevant.
I mean, the only reason why I didn't want Eevee was because it doesn't have board clearing moves. That's all.
The reason why I didn't want Eevee is it's everywhere in every fucker uses it in the fandom. But,
oh, but yeah, sorry to
I mean,
sorry to
I'm
cut
glad
you
we
off.
got it. It's like poetic in a way.
This is your chance to talk shit, Andre. This is your chance. We gotta
Oh yeah. Don't take offense or anything, but I think the evolutions are overrated, and I'm glad there's no new ones recently, because Twitter and everywhere would have a fucking field day if that were the case.
Oh god, you're gonna start a fight with the Sailor Venus.
Hey, freak Eevee, stand Skitty. Skitty's way better.
I mean, in this game, Skitty's a rapist, though.
Yeah, at least it's a rapist in this game. And
Nah,
plus it's like shunned by Pokemon, so it's automatically better.
What do you have left to do, Jester, in a fucking...
I am trying to get the game to progress, but I need to do jobs, and I'm like, I don't know what to do after the shaman shit.
You could just do the fucking sentry duty. Yeah, that skips a day.
Oh, does it? Oh, I thought you're supposed to like do some jobs to progress for post game.
Nah, you just got past days.
I just remember, you know what the best Pokemon is with multiple forms? Oricorio. I fucking love Oricorio, especially the Pom-Pom one. It's so cute. It reminds me of Flora from Animal Crossing. Is one of my favorite villagers.
Say Edie is bad, but then use Briolu. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't pick it. I just let them pick it. I didn't give a shit. I can play this game fine and dandy.
It was all Andre's fault. It was all Andre's fault.
The reason why I picked Riolu is because it would have been funny, because like it's the most generic partner to pick in these games. So I would have just we got like the most generic leader. Let's go with another basic basic bitch partner.
Basic bitch.
I honestly would have been fine with Shinx or anything that has AoE.
We're gonna make an enemy tonight, fucking Andre. You're gonna make an enemy.
I'm sure I'm a bridge burner in many aspects just from that alone. Pokemon fans are they're very vocal if you kind of shit talk their fan species. Which a lot of people's favorite turns out to be Eevee, and I don't know, that's kind of funny.
Pokemon fans, when you say that a Dugong competitively is not good.
I was gonna say, just take most of the shit I say with a grain of salt. I should talk a lot. Just don't take it too personal.
That was the entire point you wanted to stream this, right? Yeah, we can talk shit Pokemon fans. This is your chance right here.
Oh, well, yeah, I am. I'm not apologizing for anything, but I just find it funny.
Andre's starting his Pokemon. Andre's starting his Pokemon Third Reich, eliminating all the popular mons. Only mons he likes.
Oh my god.
I mean, you say that, but I already kind of did that for Mystery Dungeon, because I mentioned, like, I don't hate Explorers or Mystery Dungeon. I mentioned that shit and like, oh, you have bad taste. You obviously don't know what
favorite Pokemon is like.
He already said it was Skitty, Sailor Venus. So.
My favorite Pokemon are Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, and Skitty. And some other honorable mentions are Hypno, Oricorio, Mismagius, and some others I probably can't think about right now. Yeah, it's weird. Wait, I'd rather have a weird pick than a normie pick.
Charizard.
Oh yeah, that's one. Okay, that might be one of the worst. It's like that, and honestly, it might be worse than Eevee. Actually,
nobody likes only like the super big
the super normies, the uncultured swine.
But who the hell cares? Who the hell cares what the normies think? Who the hell cares?
Game Freak and Pokemon Company. That's why they keep fucking shilling Gen 1 out all the fucking time.
It's not Charizard's fault, or like Charizard fans' fault. It's Game Freak's fault.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Do you guys find it kind of weird that that's a mini game in this game about looking at feet? Isn't that kind of weird?
DeviantArt loved that one. DeviantArt loved that one.
They would. No wonder DeviantArt people love this game.
I wonder why Mystery Dungeon generated a lot of furries.
People fucking wonder. People fucking wonder.
Okay, goodbye, Sailor Venus. I'll see you when I see you, or never.
Bye, Sailor Venus. I'll miss you.
Later.
You're the greatest shadow of all time.
I'll miss you too. It's funny to joke with you.
Comes uncontrollably. God.
What if they're gonna join the Discord? That'd be epic.
Oh yeah.
That'd be funny. Just joins the Discord. I fucking hate you, Andre. Leaves. Joins back. Hey, Andre. I respect your opinion, but fuck you still.
We should get them on co-host. Get them on co-host. Then we can have a debate. We can have a debate between the two. Like, it's drama.
Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome. Dude, I'd love to debate someone on this shit.
We could bring Salt Pepper Bunny on here.
Okay, yeah.
I'll be the moderator. I'll be the debate moderator.
Oh god.
Andre's the one with the P ellipses for their little Discord thing in the upper left. Sailor Venus, if that helps.
He's the girl, and I am the cat.
The Whammon.
Oh yeah.
And Jester is the jester.
I'm Shy from Total Drama. At least for now.
Oh, I need to clear out my fucking inventory. Andre's the one that's talking shit, Sailor Venus. I'm just kind of neutral because I'm like, I play Pokemon. I don't really give a shit, honestly.
Brought I'm on, yeah, we can have someone to commentate this bullshit, because this would be super boring otherwise. This would be.
Yeah. Plus the other times, whenever it wasn't Chip, I was mostly playing Terraria. Fair starter for each gen. Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Trico,
Base so far. Based.
I guess Tactic. I don't know. Gen 5 ones I'm kind of in on. Chespin, Rowlet.
A lot of grass types.
Turkey.
Holy shit!
Finally, Quaxley.
I mean, grass types are pretty cool. I like a lot of them.
Type. It's my favorite type, or one of my favorite types.
I like Charmander, Chikorita. But you already just anymore. You just got destroyed.
I said that. Okay, Tepig. If we're ranking these, like, if we're ranking all my picks, like for Fate starters, it'd probably be like second lowest. Yeah, it'd be the very bottom, because like I have to pick one out of obligation. Because like all the Gen 5 stars are kind of whatever to me.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Oh god.
In Minecraft.
No, not in real Minecraft, in real life.
I'm like struggling in real life. I mean, Minecraft. It doesn't really matter if you die in real life. If I creep your Minecraft base and you're gonna
that's even worse. That's like a fate worse than hell.
Yeah.
Especially with all the shit, time, and effort I put into those fucking builds. Unless you record it and do like a really funny, stupid grief. Like, otherwise it kind of feel bad.
Did you already finish your little list of starters, Chip, or no?
I like Charmander.
I don't know. It doesn't have arms or legs. So it kind of feels bad. I like lizards more than snakes.
Mudkip, I guess.
My Sceptile is the best.
Epilop.
What do you mean, I guess? Mudkip's awesome.
Fennekin. I don't know the other starters. I don't care about the other starters, to be honest. I don't care.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know them.
Yeah, Sailor Venus. It's worth noting that I'm like a big Gen 3 elitist, kinda.
Yeah, I'm proud of it.
Oh, hell yeah, I'm proud of them. Wow, I am proud. Like a true patriot, but for Hoenn.
I know for sure, like, Gen 1, I'm, like, kind of neutral on all three of them, but if I were to pick one, probably Bulbasaur. Gen 3, I like all of them, or no, Gen 2, I like all of them, but I probably pick Cyndaquil because that's the little child that me and Natsu joke about that we have. Or too many children that we have.
Honestly, I'm not huge on a lot of the first forms for a lot of the Gen 3 starters, if I'm being completely honest. I'm not huge in the first forms.
Yeah.
They look, like, Mudkip's kind of derpy.
Mudkip's awesome. I love the first forms for a lot of them.
I mean, I like Marshtomp more, to be honest. I kind of like Marshtomp. He's kind of weird.
I like Marshtomp, too.
He's fucking weird.
And then what? For me, Gen 3, I'm also kind of the same as Gen 2, where I like all of them. Gen 4, same thing. I like all of them too, but I'm not like personally.
You love Cyndaquil, right?
Yeah, I like Cyndaquil. I mean, it's kind of a garbage mon. I acknowledge that, even when I play games. But I'm like, when I play them, I'm like, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, all the Johto ones are kind of especially Chikorita. So
yeah, Chikorita's like if you want to play wheelchair mode, regardless. Okay, so like back in like when I was younger, when me, Frost, and Natsu were like doing playing Pokemon, like I guess we kind of did a Solok prior. Because then we essentially all picked different starters. I got the short end of the stick, and I had to play Chikorita the whole fucking game. And I'm like, man, I love Chikorita for fucking Lance. He's fucking all flying type. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
We're supposed to have light screen. Set up light screen, and then swap to a fortress and explode or something.
Yeah, but I'm like,
it's
funny. You can go.
I was gonna say it's funny because like me and my friends are also playing. I'll play a playthrough of Johto. We're gonna play the original Gen 2 games. And I obligated, or like I actually said I'll pick Chikorita, and they're like, oh cool, like they didn't care, which I found funny. But a lot of them backed out since like my brother backed out since he found the graphics too primitive and stuff. And I think my other guy just backed out too. And I kind of got bored midway through.
I mean, we were kind of also racing for me, Frost, and Natsu at the time. I mean, I finished first. I think Frost finished last because just because he ate shit to some of the Elite Four. Because, you know, Gen 2 has a jank level curve. I don't disagree with that, depending on your team. That's the thing, is that, like, sometimes the Pokemon you pick kind of get shitted on, because EXP curve's kind of not very good in that game. I don't, like, disagree with that. I think it's much better for post-game at the very least, but I'm like, yeah... At least for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think it's better than Crystal and Gold and Silver from what I played. So, I can understand people bitching and whining about that, but I'm like, you also have the funny call system similar to the, what the fuck is it called for Heart Gold and Soul Silver?
Versus Seeker?
It's not Versus Seeker.
Versus Seeker's way better.
I thought it was called something else in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's with the fucking, it's not Pokénav, what the fuck is it?
It's like it's a cell phone. You used to call
it's a cell phone. Yeah, the cell phone.
Oh, the Pokegear?
Is it
You used to call me on
Pokegear?
your cell phone.
I thought Pokegear was the other one. Oh, but yeah, fuck it, we'll just call it
Pokegear is Gen
Pokegear.
2.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm like, that's your other option of EXP grinding. Oh, and getting items. That's the shit thing about Gen 2 as well, even with Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Getting Evolution Stones sucks so much ass to get. Because you have to, yeah. That's why I'm like, I acknowledge the problems.
You can get by phone, right? You can get a lot of them by phone, like by certain NPCs. But playing Gold and Silver, and when you want to like use like a play wrath or something, you gotta wait till post game or
Ew.
It's hilarious.
I had true.
You have more incentive to use like fucking Polyworld, but like I like Polyworld. Polyworld's pretty cool.
I was gonna say the true power move is to play it assumes that you already have the previous games, including a Gen 4 game and Gen 3 game, maybe a Kanto game. You get a Poliwrath or like something, or like a Water Stone. You port that shit up to Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, and you trade that shit into Heart Gold, Soul Silver. At least if you're playing remakes, I don't even know if they fixed that issue or not.
I think the remakes did fix it, right? You can
what?
Stones for the stones. You can get them in the fucking whatever the fucking Olympics is, right? The stones.
Yeah, you can get the Pokeathlon. Pokeathlon, it helps a lot. Yeah, Pokeathlon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
It's okay. You don't play the side modes probably. I play them a good amount too, but I mean that's a problem.
Pokeathlon's one of the cooler ones. It's like that in the movies. They beat the contest and like other shit any day.
What are we supposed to do? Take off our fucking pants, Sailor Venus? Like, there's no fake webcam.
You could release your Cacnea. That'd be pretty funny.
I mean, I honestly don't really care, honestly.
It's my favorite party member. It's my favorite party member. This fucking ragtag group.
I mean, the only reason I bring the fucker is because he has fucking Pin Missile and he has Energy Ball, so he has 2 good range options. So I'm like, it's something.
I won't take your dicks.
You don't know. Maybe I'm a very masculine-sounding woman. You don't know. Fuck you. You assume my gender, bitch?
Are you assuming my gender, bitch?
Maybe I knew they want.
Maybe I'm a girl with really big titties. You don't know that. I don't hear my mom
with a very, very jank voice. Yes.
Yes. That's that voice changer. I don't do my real voice. This is all a voice changer.
I knew they won't take anything from an Eevee hater.
God,
you should invite them to the server. I'm sure they have a great time here.
I mean, like they're on Twitch. They could fucking scroll down to the little widget. That, like I'm pretty sure Sailor Venus is like not like a fucking vegetable that like is just using the little fucking pins in the vegetable to send radio waves into chat, right? You can scroll down.
Oh, you can scroll down. You can scroll down and click the Discord button.
You want to join? You want to join? I'm not gonna fucking kidnap your ass. Jesus Christ.
This is the worst stream of all time.
What do you feel of that chip pussy?
Did you say chip posty or shit posty?
Chip pussy. Chip pussy.
Oh.
Chip pussy.
What do you fill them up? It's yipping time.
Oh, cool, scope lens. I already have a couple of those. I'm gonna do one more ticket.
I forgot the scope lens even existed.
Yeah, I mean, it's for crit,
scope lenses
but,
on this
like,
game?
yeah, it is. It's for crit, mostly, but, like, you don't really run crit builds in this game. Like, you can, but...
I mean, you can if you really want to.
Yeah, like, but you have to, like, every floor, you have to pop focus energy, and I'm like, that burns so much PP.
They actually fucking joined. They joined!
Damn, you really want them to chit-chat with you? God.
Yay.
Princess V, oh man, look, it's like a Bug Fables reference. There,
Yeah,
I'll be
like
nice. They can
Charmander.
join. You guys
Friends
can
with
bicker with
Venus?
each other.
Ryan, Ryan, get out of here.
You made a big mistake. I want to know that. You made a big mistake.
Oh god. Who was the one that loves Charmander? Chip. I mean, I'm kind of neutral on most of the starter lines because I'm like, I don't care about Pokemon anymore. I just play these games. Like, I have favorite Pokemon, but I'm like, yes.
You like Smeargle?
I'm fine with Smeargle. I think Smeargle's alright for like if you're doing like a challenge run or a casual
so
run.
Cute. It's so
Smeargle ruined Darkrai. They took Darkrai's signature move away, which is sad.
You know what they should have done? Is that they should have nerfed Dark Void the move itself, but then make the ability Bad Dreams increase the accuracy of Dark type moves, for example. Right? They should have done that. So it buffs up, it makes it so Darkrai gets his accuracy back. Plus, most Dark type moves already are 100% anyways. They could have done that, but idea. Yeah, because I'm like, there's not too many that are, you know, viable competitively Dark moves that have like dog shit accuracy. It's not like Rock type moves where it's like, oh look, haha, 60% accuracy back for like because what, Rock Slide used to have been 60% in Gen 2, Gen 3, right? If I recall?
Rock Throw was 60%.
Oh, Rock Throw. I'm sorry, I mix those fucking moves up because they're all the same to me at this point.
I mean, who the hell used Rock Throw? Nobody.
Yeah. Just replace that shit with Rock Slide.
Well, except for in Gen 2, where you can't actually get Rock. Can't get Rock Slide.
Oh yes.
You can't get the good. You have to breed it. You have to actually work for it. You have to breed.
So shit.
You're welcome to join the VC Sailor Venus if you want to chit chat with whatever Chip and whoever, if you guys want to.
Yes. A voice party.
Can I be the moderator?
Because I'm just playing the game. I don't really fucking care too much. I'll talk every once in a while. I'm too tired. I got abused at a con, or not a con, but a collector's convention today already. And at the gym, so... Okay, I'm just gonna fucking pop my fucking gummies. Oh man, my Darkrai's my favorite... Darkrai's my favorite Pokemon, guys. It's because he's black, like Shadow.
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Yes. Fucking plays Linkin Park music in the background while I'm playing Pokemon or Pokepark 2. Well, what the fuck's the name of it? I don't remember, but I don't know.
Scene where Pikachu's fucking crying with like all his friends are moving. That was the funniest shit ever.
I'm just like, man, dude, this is like a Linkin Park edit worthy. It's like seeing those Bionicle commercials where they're playing Linkin Park music, and I'm like, holy shit.
That was the best part of the game. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, I'm playing through Ultra Moon right now, or like like autopiloting it. Kind of forget. I continue.
I mean, I'm just doing menuing.
Your gameplay is not very good, Chester. That's what they're saying right now.
It's fucking menuing. What the fuck do you want me to do?
It's Mystery Dungeon. It's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Of course.
I'm much better at.
It's a life-changing game. It's life-changing.
I'm much better at the dungeons. I'm much better at the dungeons itself because I'm like, oh look, I can fucking dumpster bosses with just using items.
The only tag that's using mental trauma is you on Twitch. You're the only one with mental trauma as a tag.
Yeah, because I make my own shitty tags. Plus, there's other tags I wanted to put, but Twitch is like, yo, that ain't cool, homie.
Like what?
That's not a part of our toss.
Can you say it? Can you even say it?
I could, but I'm like, oh, I don't want to. They're probably gonna. Actually, you know what? Fucking YouTube, because I'm also streaming on YouTube. Because YouTube gave me a warning for like some shit that fucking what's his name Noah said, and I'm like, man. I'm like, don't want to deal with this now.
What did Noah say? What did he say?
It's because he said some really retarded right-wing shit, and I'm like, oh, god damn it. When we were playing Pikmin.
Isn't he like a fucking like, I don't know, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because like, isn't he a self-proclaimed femboy or whatever?
Oh, he's like Rosier Scarlet. Oh yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, there's multiple types of femboys, right? That's not just one type. There's multiple types.
We're gonna analyze femboy types now.
There were the original femboys that originated mostly from 4chan, and they're super racist, and we have the Twitter femboys nowadays, basically.
Damn, Chip, you're gonna get a fucking history lesson on femboys. Chip, are you secretly a femboy? You dress up, Chip.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Chip, put on the fucking goat outfit, god damn it.
Put on the
Why
maid
isn't your
outfit.
bulge popping out? God fucking damn it! I got you striped panties for a reason, with the fucking goat in the middle.
Oh shit! Hi, Frost. How you doing?
Hey, Frost.
Oh, fanboy,
Yes.
that's great. That's cool.
Oh my god.
So what are you here for? You gotta talk about racism.
What kind of right-wing mania was that fanboy spewing?
I swear.
What did Noah say? What did he say?
I don't
gotta know
remember,
now.
dude. This was like a month and a half ago. You can check
What
the
was the
fucking
VOD?
thing. Oh no, that VOD was taken down.
Oh god, wait.
Yeah, that's why I don't remember it, because I'm like, it was like 2 months ago, and I'm like, it's because they're like, this is some right-wing racist shit, and I was like, excuse me? Okay, I get. Oh shit, I got Dragonite? Oh, I got an egg. Never mind.
Princess B DM'd me and said something.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like Charmander's
they
dog
sent me
shit.
too.
Shut the fuck up, Gab.
That's what they said. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Princess V. I had to expose our DMs.
They sent me a cat with a knife, and I sent them like
Cat
a
with a
Gwyn,
knife.
like,
Oh, God.
yeah, I sent them a Gwyn gift that said me on my way to your mom's house.
God.
And it's just like, wait, makes you think I have a mom, and I'm like, wanna hop into UC?
I mean, I'm not to have them on if they want to be on.
Yeah. They said never, but yeah.
But I mean, come on, we can have a grand old time together talking about how great Charmander is or how terrible Pokemon's is.
Play Digimon.
I feel like
games
I'm like
change
the
every fucking time.
antithesis to like,
This is the greatest.
That's no good.
This is like the greatest like Twitch chat ever. Like, there's someone in chat that actually likes Mystery Dungeon. This is so great.
I mean, I like the games
I
enough
like
to
the
play
original
them.
Chat that like Mystery Dungeon.
This reminds me of like one of those shows where there's like a bunch of people from like different backgrounds and shit just put together to interact. Because like you have like a Mystery Dungeon fan, it's like a Mystery Dungeon, I guess, criticizer. I'm not hater, but
Just
I'm
say
a
hater. Just
criticizer.
say hater to make it more sensational. Just say hater.
Oh, I'm a hater. I'm like Sacred Almighty. I hate the game. Even though
I
I
hate
really
it.
hate it.
It's trash. It's just trash. It's the worst game of all time. Just say it. Just be more sensational. There's no nuance.
I mean, it's probably not as bad as Sword and Shield, honestly.
You gotta be more
Right,
sensational.
That's like propaganda, not clickbait.
Cry. Oh god. Oh yes.
Please
Cricketune
let me
cry.
progress.
That's what they sent me to.
Let me fucking progress. I don't like being prisoner for this fucking game.
I'm gonna send them a friend request.
I remember shit being faster in the post game.
Oh, did Frost leave?
Oh, you
Yes.
left.
He
Damn.
wanted just to
don't-
do his femboy statement.
Can't you
He's
just
gonna
like,
look up moves your Scarlet on E621.
I really don't remember what you're supposed to fucking do. They just said fucking do shit, and I was like, okay.
just do sentry duty?
Photos.
That's what I've been doing. What the fuck do you want me to do? I've been fast forwarding it.
Let's see. Does the partner say do missions?
They just say, oh, let's go fucking do shit, and I'm like, okay. No cutscene so far. Oh my god.
Man, I love the post game of this game. I love the post game. I think the best part. Like, look how
It's
fun it is. Look how it's life.
It's life changing. It's life changing. Oh my god. It reminds me of how with BDSP, like everyone's like kept saying faithful. It's like this game, but with fucking life changing. Or masterpiece.
No, it's a life-changing RPG. It'll change your worldview on what's like a really hot button issue. Oh, hey Frost.
He came back.
Welcome back. With a different name.
Oh, it's Delcatty, fuck.
How do you not
hey,
know
what's up,
Delcatty's
Pikachu?
speed? How do you not
Wait.
know Delcatty's speed?
I'm sorry, man. I'm not
How did
fucking
you
like
not
Andre.
know?
I'm not
He
Andre,
doesn't-
or I'm not you, Chip. Jesus fuck, man. You're the one that's like, oh, Sentry Duty, man. This shit's a lot faster. I'm like, I never did. I don't really like Sentry Duty.
You don't want to look at Pokemon feet?
I'm not into toes like you, Chip. Fuck, man, you're into hooves with Skiddo and shit, man. You fucking... Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Oh, God, Pikachu.
I was the kid Pikachu. I was the Babino.
Oh,
did you name him after me yet, or did
you name him after me?
Did your oh
did you
God.
name after me?
God damn.
Wasn't your name banned because Fat Ass was not toss friendly?
Damn, Twitch are pussies.
Well, they are.
Hope I don't get sniped for this.
Oh my God, please, dear God. I just want to progress. Let me do the post game, fucker.
They need to talk to like an NPC or some shit, like the Mr. Mime or something.
Mr. Mime?
Oh, Mr. Mime. Yes, you have to do the fucking scissor quest.
I forgot about that with the fucking Frostlass. Holy shit! For some weird reason, I was like, oh, that shit's optional, and I'm like, oh, I forget it's actually part of the post game.
It's required, you dingus. Yeah, it's required.
Dude, I haven't played this game in like 10 years plus.
You don't have encyclopedic knowledge of this game? Oh, what a nerd. What a loser.
Yeah, because my most recent memories were just doing recruit 'em all, and that shit's fucking boring. So, you plow through this part of the game, and then you're like, okay, I just need to wait for these fuckers to spawn. They'll spawn eventually.
No, they won't.
I put it in the wrong order. Damn it.
I mean, you get the gas with the cheeks on your face, yes.
Oh my fucking God, Andre.
I actually posted something similar on DeviantArt because some fucker went on my page like shit.
Oh, that fucker. I love that guy. He's fucking hilarious.
He go on like art of like Pizza Tower and Bug Fables, and since those games like loosely inspired off of like previous like games, he'd go on them and like spread his fucking little hit piece. And like I went on like his post and like I replied with like a big old fart in his face, and like the other one, like in his favorites, he favorited some weird shit involving like some baby characters and like feet and like
with their feet.
Yeah, and so like I made a joke about that with like,
he was like a fucking born again Christian or some shit on his YouTube.
Yeah, he was like a Jehovah's Witness or something, and like on his fucking YouTube channel, his religious thing started off like the first frame was a foot. I kid you not, because fucking Chip saw it. I'm pretty sure he's the one that mentioned it to me or something, and like it was crazy. I have the screenshots. I can probably post them in the server.
That was some of the funniest like shit ever. It was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah. Hey, do you guys watch Dylan the Night Owl? Because he's making a DeviantArt iceberg right now.
Hate him.
Like,
yes, and I hate him because he covered Mike and Melissa. He did Mike and Melissa. Did a bad job of that, so I hate him.
Oh well, I was gonna say because he's asking for like suggestions and shit, and I mentioned that to him, or like I put in the chat and I put the screenshots of like I posted shit. So like in the link, and he pinned it. He pinned the comment. So like.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look up this guy.
Jellybird.
Oh, this guy's asked me what male trainer is handsome.
Oh shit! They changed the thumbnail on Mike and Melissa. They changed the thumbnail. What?
The most handsomest trainers are the Scarlet and Violet ones.
I gotta say,
But I recommend Austin, or I suggested it to him. So hopefully, fingers crossed, he talks about the next upload on the iceberg, which would be funny as hell. And get my name out there with a goofy ass story about a weirdo.
Handsomest trainers are the Scarlet and Violet protagonists. Don't you believe that in that, Andre?
My favorite Pokemon trainer, at least, well, I mean overall, would be Brendan. Specifically, his original Ruby Sapphire design, not his Emerald or Oras redesigns. I just think he looks cool. He's got a cool tracksuit too and spiky hat. I mean, he's so cool. My fucking OC is like recolored basically to him. General. I mean, I like Steven kinda.
Oh God.
Who else? Fuck. I don't know. I don't really. Handsome. I like the guy for Lucario.
Making a 50-minute Mike and Melissa video and doing a really bad job covering it.
Raggy.
Neutral. I was like icebergs. But yeah, I just watch his iceberg videos. I never really even watched the Mike and Melissa one because.
Well, you guys are all being wheelchaired.
I watched his Retro Kuda one. That one's pretty good, and his AVGN one too.
He's the angry video game nerd. I don't like AVGM very much.
Fine.
It's fine. I think that copies are the worst aspects. I think he's just like kind of a bad influence. At least
what's wrong with what I'm doing, Sailor Venus? I'm just using a mechanic in the fucking game. Is this super?
I don't like AVGM.
Maybe me and Sailor have more like common ground. We don't like using items in Mystery Dungeon. Unless they're important medical supplies. At least we had that common ground, I guess.
I mean, you played Eevee in this fucking game? I would hope you would want to use items.
Hell fucking no! I don't touch Eevee. I don't want Eevee. But favorite Pokemon type, probably it's mixed, because I really like electric, grass, and dragon.
Poison.
Water a bit too, and poison. I like poison a bit too. I don't know, it's just.
Ah, he just on me, son of a bitch!
I don't know, it's probably more species based, I'd say. There's all the types I do like. I'm not really, I don't discriminate against types. I'll use anything.
Damn, is it because of the comic?
Yeah, fuck that comic.
I only bring it up because I'm like, this sounds so retarded with the undertones that you were guys talking about.
Yeah, fuck that comic.
We should do a dramatic retelling of that comic. We should do a dramatic comic.
Yeah, also apparently the same person made like a comic, because for background they beat Amori after, they beat Amori.
Morty?
And yeah, and then they made a fucking comic about death and shit. Apparently it's like a very watered down version of the game, but with their own OCs and stuff, and they're very blatant. They'll explain what's going on and shit, which I find funny.
Video artists would love that because they like being told things, not shown things. You gotta make sure you tell what's going on in your story, not showing it.
Yeah, I know this guy from that's the Scarlet Violet fairy dude, I believe.
What's it called? My favorite types are Dark and Steel. I would probably say I like Steel a little bit more. And you could probably guess what my favorite Pokemon is from those two types together, so.
Ariados.
Yes.
Ariados is cool.
I mean, it's a nice, simple design.
Don't you really like,
It's neat it's cool, it's a fan design. I like that.
But
Arbok?
Don't you love Arbok, Chester? He's your favorite Pokemon. He's your channel mascot.
I mean, he's a mascot because of I played Storm Silver when I first started streaming. That was my first Pokemon game I streamed, and then I caught a shiny Ekans, and I just used that shit the whole run. Too bad, it's not a good offensive mon. It's just a tanky mon. It just intimidates spam, and I'm like, okay, you don't do anything else really, unfortunately.
You just sit there and look intimidating.
I mean, it's not a shit mon. It's essentially a budget fucking Gyarados. It's Magikarp with less investment. That's the only nice thing about it. It just doesn't scale as well as Gyarados. So that's the trade-off, really. Do you want to waste, a little bit of time just grinding up Magikarp? You can, but, yeah. I mean, Ekans is at least out of the box a little bit more useful than Magikarp.
Of course you would be into fairies, Sailor Venus.
Oh.
Yeah, they like the fairy leader from Scarlet Violet.
Oh, I thought they were gonna say X and Y. I was more worried about the X and Y one. That bitch is weird looking.
Doesn't that chick have creepy eyes or some shit?
Yeah, she got big ass anime eyes. She's wearing
Sailor
a kimono.
Venus? More like Mr. Crocker.
Sailor Moon. Oh yeah, fairies.
Fairies!
Fucking busts a load inside of Sylveon. Yes, my favorite comic ever. Looks up Sylveon X and Y on the launch of fucking, or near the launch of X and Y, and you see so much porn.
That's why we can't have another evolution, because if they did that, it's gonna be a second. It'd be a second, well, I guess third 9/11 to the internet. Second one being the Chris Chan shit.
That's why we need another evolution, so the game's more popular again.
Oh, God.
Was it really that bad when Sylveon came out?
Dude,
really
when me and Frost,
It'd be worse now because there's even more fans and shit. So it'd be a bigger flood.
And then they would make it political too, and they're like, "Damn, this evolution's right winged as fuck, dude."
Yeah, this
This
dragon.
evolution is about trans rights.
What?
It would be the dragon type evolution, right? Because it's like it's.
I
it's
would.
Well, that's gonna be a new
Dragon
type
type's the last
entirely.
interesting type, I guess. Oh yeah, new type. Maybe a new type.
It'd probably be a new
Oh,
type. 'Cause
Meg.
that's what, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Cosmic.
really hate any of the types. All the types are like good in their own right. I can respect fairy.
Dragon type Eevee. This one's made to honor China.
I just
United
find it
States.
annoying
We are
whenever
banning
people-
this game now. How could they?
I find it annoying when people overhype dragon and fairy, but yeah, they're cool.
I mean, it's not a bad type combination if you're playing competitively. It's
Well, I mean,
not
like,
bad.
A lot of people just like jerk off like dragon and fairy types. You're like, oh,
By
they're the
that you
best
mean
types
by
ever.
that you mean Solomon Tower Bunny, and that's it.
Well, yeah, well, even my sister, like, whenever we're playing Black 2 White 2, she was like, why is it the dragon person the last gym leader? Why is this water guy? I'm like, I don't know. I don't care because it's cool
because
seeing like, an earlier gym.
Marlon's white. But he has the N-word pass.
So is Drayden. So is Drayden.
But he doesn't have the N-word pass. Think
Barry,
about it,
it's
Chip.
Barry.
He has an advantage.
I like Barry. He's my favorite rival. I know he's not the most in-depth, like,
He's fucking
Oh,
fast. He's a
that's
fast
I
boy.
love, yeah, dude, he's like a speedrunner in the slowest game, one of the slowest games in the series. So like, that dude's got it set, and he got fucking Heracross and Munchlax. Some of the rarest
Somehow.
Pokemon in Sinnoh. Yeah,
Somehow.
the fucking dude with ADHD got some of the rarest, most grind-worthy Pokemon. So I can respect that. And he tries to become an apprentice, or like he comes like tries to become an underling to Crasher Wake.
It feels so bad for Crash Your Wake because, like, for most of the game, he's like, I don't fucking want you. Get the fuck away from me. So I'm just like, that's kind of depressing that he's like, he doesn't even want you.
I can respect the dedication at least, though. I like he says like fucking Syndrome, where he's like, I got betrayed, so I gotta kill everyone. Nah,
think
Barry's
it's
got his own
funny-
fucking team.
I think it's funny that Barry's not necessarily better than you. He's just faster than you. That's how he gets the gyms. That's how he gets the gyms first. He's just faster than you. He's not
Yeah,
better.
And then he gets
got that
vibe checked
speed.
by Jupiter, and I'm like, man, the character development's so ass for this character, but okay.
I mean, I'm not playing Pokemon for character
Like,
development.
I kind of wish, like, because, like, realize, like, Platinum's trying to actually tell a story. They still kind of fuck up on it. That's the thing for me.
What a
where
great
it's a lot-
story! This guy's gonna destroy literally everything, and everyone decides to follow him for some reason. Why the fuck are the grunts following Cyrus? What the fuck are they on? What are they getting out of the arrangement? Because
Probably get good pay.
Cyrus
Good
doesn't give a
paychecks.
shit about them. Cyrus doesn't give a shit about them. He's just gonna kill them all anyways.
Yeah.
They probably get paid stacks. Like,
Do
Like,
they?
you also have to also
Yeah, it's
count
gotta
that,
wear
like,
bowl cuts.
how Team Galactic is throughout, like, for the first half of the game, their motivations are fucking retarded. They have a fucking mega corporation. Why the fuck do they need Drifloon or to go to the power plant or fucking
Or-
find Clefairy when they can go
or
to Mount
Honey.
Coronet itself? Or Honey,
Or
yeah.
Honey.
I forgot
I
about
think-
that. That's
I think Renegade Platinum added an interesting event.
yeah.
with the
that's
mansion.
the thing is that I'm like,
Because
why
that
the
makes
fuck
more
that-
sense, I feel.
Yeah, it does. But that's the thing is like, even though Platinum is trying to be an improvement, it doesn't improve enough. Even though it's like, this is what we should have gotten for just Diamond and Pearl in general.
I remember
But, you know,
hearing, because
okay.
you mentioned Barry and Jupiter. I forgot what it was specifically, but I remember them changing how like the Barry event would happen. To where like, I think he'd be on screen or something. Like he'd be around Barry whenever like the Jupiter fight happened, or like he'd be like he'd be more involved with it than like running to him and be like, I lost or something.
I
like
already
that.
lost. Sorry, he took Legendary already. Alright, get the fuck out. Go to the Mega Corporation.
Yeah,
I mean,
because I
it's
remember
still
someone
awesome.
made like a different like version of it, which like made more sense, I thought.
It's still funny
Oh,
because even
God.
like in the post game for Barry, like when he's in the survival area, and you're just like, he changes a little bit. He slows down a bit more, but I'm like, it's still not enough. It's just like it's very like subtle, but not a good kind of subtle. If that makes sense. Because like the only part where he actually slows down is going up to Spear Pillar. Really, that's it. But I'm like, they already had that in Diamond and Pearl, so I'm like, they could have done, like I said, a bit more. But oh well, right? And then, you know, even though Cyrus got more light in Platinum, he eventually just kind of becomes a whiny little bitch, like in the Distortion world, after you beat him. And then
It's
Cynthia's just like, she's like, but you're a bitch. And then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna stay here. That's kind of the synopsis of what happened. I'm not wrong, because I'm just like, she's like, Yeah, it feels kind of bad because I'm like Cyrus
yeah.
kind of feels underwhelming as a villain when you kind of like look at it that way.
You know what feels worse? They could have improved on the story and shit in the remake, but they didn't.
No.
They just ported the shittiest version of the games to make it faithful.
Evidence might have one of the worst Pokemon stories ever. I haven't played like.
Actually, I was gonna say I think Diamond Pearl might be the worst like modern like games. At least Gens 3 to like maybe 6. I think they're the weakest. Like,
well, they're still. I mean, we're talking about story. Like at least Crystal and like fucking. Like, the story's not that big. Like it exists.
It's very simple.
There's stuff there.
I mean, overall, I meant. I think DP has a bunch of issues, but story-wise, yeah, it's pretty lacking.
It's terrible. No one plays Diamond and Pearl for the story. Let's be fair here.
You don't play Diamond and Pearl in general. You only play Platinum. Which,
I mean, we all play to see Blissy's health bar drop to 0.
Or just the dog shit fucking
surf across the ocean.
Fucking
yeah, surf across
also
the
dog
ocean.
shit routes and like the fucking big ass gap between Maylene and Gardena. Holy fucking shit.
The fucking RC everyone running fucking starter, Staraptor, and Lucario and like Roserade. Like the same fucking 6 Pokemon. That's why I watched the
Skuntank? What about Skuntank? I want Skuntank.
No one uses it because it's out of reach and is only in Diamond. Same with Perugly. Yeah, it's only in Diamond.
What? It's so
like you only get on the route. I'm pretty sure it's only obtainable as well as Ramia on the one route that leads to fucking GBA transfer place, which you have no incentive to go to. Like, at least like there's no story-based stuff there, so you could completely skip
you
it.
can get Skunky and Glameow on the route on the cycling route.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, you can get it.
Oh, well, I guess there too, but
yeah,
that's
but
also kind of
obscure. You have to go out of your way, and then even if you're playing Diamond and Pearl, the problem is that, well, like if you play Platinum, you have incentive in getting Gibble. If you're playing Diamond and Pearl, you don't really have incentive outside of dealing with the pink lolly that has psychic
technically you could get. It sucks too because they made it. You could technically get Gibble and Diamond and Pearl as well, but you have to get it way later.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I mean. You get it. You get it after you get Strength. Not a lot of people know that. Snake didn't know that. I had to tell him that.
Yeah, I think whenever I played BSP and I went there, because I was so used to playing Platinum and getting Gibble, I was like so confused why I couldn't like go in the cave, and I'm like, oh, really? It sucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you nerds later. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Chip.
Bye, Chip.
Bedtime? Yeah.
Yes, it's bedtime for Chip.
Dang.
He used to go chipper bait. Shit,
But it's very early in the morning for vaguely ethnic women, though.
Yeah, it's only 12:40 a.m. here. Still got a lot of hours left. Today's such a weird fucking day. It kind of just breezed by.
Doesn't everyone love Roserade, Sailor Venus? Come on, shouldn't you love Roserade? that thing almost looks like fucking one of the Sailor Moon bitches. Just needs more of a thong. And needs to be underage.
I want to slit my
like
wrist with a
Roserade.
razor blade.
Okay, with the Roserade, I like it. It's just like it's just Diamond and Pearl lacks a lot of like variety in terms of Pokemon you can use. So like, a lot of playthroughs I've seen use like a lot of this. I'm not really counting the starter because most people use that regardless, but just like a lot of the Pokemon are just like the same. Like you always have like an early round bird, Roserade,
Luxray, Garchomp, Lucario, Float Cell occasionally if you don't have a water type.
Yeah,
and then you never use a fire type really because I'm like,
there's none.
Yeah.
It's really just like starter or Rapidash or nothing. And most people don't really care about Rapidash, unfortunately. I kind of like Garchomp. I can get why you want it. I understand if you don't.
Stop using multi-attack moves. They're cancer, game. Especially when they land all the time.
Oh no, I wish someone else, like, I don't know. I need someone to fill the void for Chip. Someone I can debate with.
Well, you have fucking Frost. You can debate fucking games that you don't play with him. Like Bug Fables.
Yeah. You want to talk about Bug Fables?
I haven't played Bug Fables in forever.
I can talk about how great a lot of the characters are.
You can spoil the whole game for Frost. Come on. So he doesn't have to play the game.
No, I want to play it.
He's just a little annoying, but besides that, it's okay.
Yeah. Music-based Pokemon are cool. I can appreciate Meloetta.
Meloetta's pretty nice, yeah.
Oh,
Come on, X-Cloud's my favorite music-based Pokemon. Oh, fucking shit.
I like Toxtricity, so that's like lizards in general, and I like how there's 2 different versions of them.
Yeah. If I recall, is there stat differences with them, or is it just nature?
I think there's only like
right?
I think there's only one move like that's different between the 2. I think the stats are in like all the other moves are the same except for like one move.
Because if I recall,
I need to talk about Mortal Kombat lore in a fucking PMD fucking stream.
I mean, it'll be better than what the fuck I'm doing right now, because I'm just like, yes.
Yeah. Just gotta invent
like,
our entertainment.
It's just dungeon crawler. It's not like when I'm gonna be playing Luigi's Mansion where I'm like, oh my god, the game's so fucking dark, at least in the mod I'm playing. I already tested it, I'm like, this game's really dark, I like it. Original Luigi's Mansion is too fucking bright. Yeah, it makes it more atmospheric, because like the original one for me is not very atmospheric. Like, I can understand if you, like, thought this shit was, like, pretty cool as a kid, but, like, I played it as, like, a teenager at Frost's house, because he's like, you're hostage, play this at my house. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I did the same thing with him with Paper Mario 64. And at least, like, I think now you're more mixed on that game, at least with the controls mostly, which I can understand.
Yeah.
The controls are, like, the hardest thing to get.
They updated in that mod, so
Yeah,
it's not a big deal.
Yeah. But, I mean,
yeah,
overall, I think
speaking
it's, like... Oh, yeah, you can go first.
I was gonna say, well, I don't want to cut you off because it's probably a different conversation relating to Paper Mario.
Well, yeah, it's just Paper Mario. Because, like, the reason why I just like it is just because, like I said, it's a good jack-of-all-trades game. Like, even though the controls aren't the best, I think the world building's pretty good. The writing for Bowser's not shit either as an antagonist. It's not very generic anime shit where I'm like, wow, okay. And at least, like, the world kind of feels mostly realized. I'm like, fucking, was it Slateport? No, not Slateport. What the fuck is it called?
How you guys seen that image that's been going around where it says RPGs? RPGs but Mario?
Oh god. Is that a bunch of toads or some shit?
No, it was to make fun of people that like Mario RPG based Mario games over actual RPGs, and
What? Mario and Luigi's
funny.
awesome though. I love Mario and Luigi. The fact you can dodge every single attack in the game, like a lot of the attacks are infinite loops if you pull them off correctly. That's such a cool thing. And I think that's like a bit like one of the biggest, best rewards you can do or
It's
give
funny
to any
because
player
I
who's good
unironically think that fucking RPGs based with Mario kind of hit different though. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I mean, they're a lot more unique than like a lot of like generic like medieval fantasy ones.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I would definitely
I'd
agree
rather
with
play
that.
Mario over those. Plus, they're a lot more. Yeah, they're a lot more unique and mostly skill-based because you can probably do like minimum. At least with Mario and Luigi, you can do like minimum battles and like actually beat it. And like I guess low stats and like Paper Mario, like low HP and shit. But I was gonna say, speaking of Paper Mario, what's your guys' thoughts on the remakes? I guess also the OG RPG. Apparently that one's getting remade too.
Yeah, that one's also being remade. Also, the other one that's being remade, which I think I'm more excited for, is the Mario vs. Donkey Kong. I hope the cutscene's good still with the old banana. That's the only thing I care about. I mean, I don't care
you
for
monkey.
I mean, I don't personally care about TTYD because that's my least favorite. What the was it called? Paper Mario game for me personally. Like the combat's the only. Yeah, actually, I kind of find Sticker Star more enjoyable because I'm like, I treat that as a stealth game. Even though you're not supposed to play it as a stealth game. It's like so look at it like this, right? Like, for example, right, with Snake, right? He likes TTYD for speedrunning. If he likes it for combat, I like it for combat. I don't care for the speedrunning. I think the narrative sucks dick. Playing the game sucks dick. Pacing's really bad because, like, for example, there's like a lot of like pacing moments where it's just like, why the fuck am I going to be mashing A 100 times? Why am I going to be walking back and forth to the same area multiple times for multiple chapters? So it doesn't feel like the story goes anywhere. The world, like I said, it looks cool, but it doesn't dive deep enough to like get me invested, if that makes sense, right? Like I said, the only good thing's the combat, but even then the combat has some quirks I don't really like this, like the luck-based roulette mechanic, where I'm like, it's not that bad when you're speedrunning, but casually it's like, cool, I'm fucking dead because of 3 poison mushrooms and I couldn't do anything about it. Which I've had a couple times happen on stream, which I'm like, cool. Awesome mechanic. Oh, and stage hazards, like fog, where everyone misses. Like, it's like fog in Diamond Pearl, with like, where everyone has like a 40% reduced accuracy, which is fucking garbage.
Use an awful move. Yeah, you use a fucking. You have to waste a move slot or a Pokemon
Yeah.
slot.
Essentially. Which I'm just like, cool, it's not that bad when you're speedrunning, because you're essentially playing the game to where you don't have any of that, but I'm like, eh. And then Super Mario RPG, I'm like, I'm cool with the original one, because I like the writing for Bowser and Mallow. Gino's just there, he looks cool, but like, there's no depth, if that makes any sense. And then like Peach is just...
He's more style than substance, I guess.
And then funny Princess Peach is like, yes, I have tits, therefore bring me along. But I mean, on top of that, like the combat has problems with the TT or Super Mario RPG, just because like speed is such a huge
game where you
stats.
see Mario and Bowser kiss, no homo.
Oh yeah. like overall, the game, the writing for the game's not bad either. I actually think it's an improvement compared to other other games.
I was thinking, might possibly try the remakes out when they come.
They're not bad.
I never played. Yeah, I never played Paper Mario yet, or the original RPG. I've been mostly just a Mario and Luigi kind of guy, because I didn't really have access to the Paper Mario ones or the OG. So it'd be interesting to check them out and see if like the remakes. I don't know. I'm going in pretty much blind because with Bug Fables, a lot of people that play Bug Fables like it's like Paper Mario, but like extra hard. And I'm like, okay, I never played Paper Mario, so it's like all new to me.
I think it's better personally. I'd much rather play Bug Fables than Paper Mario. I think overall that game does its world a bit better overall, and the combat's mostly better outside of the team moves. That's the only shit thing really is the team moves.
They're like bro attacks. They're like the bro attacks kinda.
They are, but like I said, like at least in Mario and Luigi, right? If you do a bro attack, it only eats up that one bro's move. With Bug Fables, it eats up two or three characters. It eats up a lot of opportunity costs for like the damage you get. It's like it's not bad, but it's like it's not worth the opportunity cost if that makes sense, right? It looks cool, but it's like if you're playing normal, doesn't matter. If you're playing on like hard mode badge, it kind of matters. And if you're playing on hardest mode, you're like, oh fuck, oh well, it's not good. Oh fuck me.
Right.
Shit, I don't know what to fucking do here. We're gonna make everyone terrified. God, I fucking hate Slumber Orb sometimes. Like, it just doesn't do diddly shit for some of these fuckers. I should have done this initially. Oh, thank God they're all fucking running. Are you fucking kidding me, Delibird? Jesus fuck.
Ooh, hidden secrets.
Well, here's your gameplay, Sailor Venus. I have to get creative with orbs, because, you know, Eevee kinda doesn't really have answers towards everything in this game. Like monster houses. And what's Riolu gonna do? Vacuum Wave and Quick Attack? Oh, fuck me.
Out of curiosity, Oh. I was gonna say, something interesting I've noticed is that Sun and Moon has a bunch of fucking, like, anime, not only for the main story, but for a lot of random NPCs. There's a bunch of, like, random fucking, like, cutscenes and shit. Some of them fully animated, which I just find interesting. I guess went to some old chick's house and it's like a whole fucking, like, cinematic.
Oh my god, he died. Oh, I'm by myself. This is not fucking good. Oh, shit.
Oh god. Eevee's gonna get fucked.
Yeah,
Oh god, it's a crack.
Oh, okay, never mind. I can come back.
Where can I see the uncensored stream?
What do you mean uncensored stream?
Because Eevee's about to get fucked.
Oh.
It's in the SFW chat.
Okay.
Or a picture.
The fucking comic. The comic you posted.
Yeah, it's a fucking comic strip. Yeah, that shit's fucked.
I was just like,
it's a whole fucking comic of that shit too, by the way. Like, I came across that as I was browsing the web, so I was like, no fucking way.
Oh, I thought it was that those two people you mentioned that made it. I was like, oh, like,
no,
fuck.
no, that's a different person. I don't know, they're both comics I wouldn't read for different reasons. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I'm gonna return back. Fucking Christ. Oh, that last fucking room.
Oh.
Wait, what the fuck did you even mean by Mr. Streamer, Sailor Venus?
They're trying to be professional to you, I guess.
I guess I don't fucking know. I'm just speaking my opinion. Jesus Christ.
Don't be professional. Be racist. What? Fuck.
Lots Very
Don't want to go in there.
Oh, I have so many stun seeds. I can stun some fucker. What do you want from you? I don't know. You're the one that said Mr. Streamer, motherfucker. I'm just here playing the game, and you're like, Mr. Streamer? Question mark? Oh, whoa, ooh, woo. Notice this bulge? Why aren't you giving me attention? Why are you talking about another game? You're supposed to be talking about fucking Mystery Dungeon.
Why are you talking about porn?
Oh god.
Well, I mean, now you're getting attention because Chip ain't here.
Yeah, if you want to join VC, we can debate. It's fun.
I mean, maybe you and fucking Andre be homies, suck each other's dick. I don't fucking know, or titties. I don't know. Maybe Andre will whip out his movies. I'm not sure what the fuck he's packing.
The left wants you to like Gen 1 and your soy milk.
I kill myself before like being a big Uber Gen 1er fanboy.
Well, come on, Fire Red and Leaf Green are peak remakes. I mean, I think they're solid for what they are. Like, at least for a first remake, they're very solid.
Yeah, I mean, for a first remake, it's just, they kind of age a bit, because they're, one, like, I'll be honest, because Gen 3 games are kind of, they're not the worst, they're not super badly aged. Well, see, it's like the physical special split. I just don't like how in the Gen 1 remakes, you can't fucking evolve like Pokemon like Golbat and like Onix, and like they never buff them either. Like if you're gonna like not let us use like the Johto evolutions and shit, especially in Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, at least buff them to actually make them viable to use. Because no one uses Onix and no one like really uses Golbat.
I mean, my thing is that you get some of those Pokemon either too late or they evolve way too late, in my opinion. That's my only issue with those mons. Mostly Onix being like accessibility should have been Mount Moon, and then Golbat should have been like level fucking like 15, maybe 20 instead of 25. But eh.
I don't know. It's just like even then they still fall off hard. Cause like
yeah, that's why I'm like introduce them earlier. That's what I mean. Like, so they're a little better.
Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah, that'd be nice, but it'd also be nice if they just, like, buff them. Like, especially Onix, because, like, I know it was definitely, like, I think it was designed with Brock in mind, because they don't want to make it, like, too high, otherwise a lot of people just won't get past Brock, I guess. Yeah. But, like, it's just kind of aged bad. Especially after, like, a bunch of generations. They never really tweaked it.
But yeah, like I was saying,
only know how to pick Charmander, get pegged by their husband, and lie.
But yeah, like I was saying, like if they made it so you get the Pokemon early, so similar to like the early bug types you get, I think it would have been fine because its role is to be an early game mon, not a late game mon. Where some people just catch like, you know, like for example, like Pidgeot, for example, even though like it has the stats, it's kind of a shit mon, for example, and it evolves way too fucking late to be useful. If that makes any sense. Or it's just like, just make it better at
like a starter.
Yeah, like if it has shit stats, just put it earlier in the game. Like for example, Tropius in like Ruby Sapphire Emerald. That motherfucker should have just been at like fucking near Mauville. Like you know where the beach is to route fuck is it 115, 116, right? To heading between Mauville and heading to the fucking eastern part of the region.
Yeah, it's like put it before the surf spot, I guess.
Yeah, put it before the surf spot. Like, have some fucking tall grass, because it's like, it's a little shitty tropical area. Just put that shit there and like, oh look, I solved the problem. This shit fucking mon that you get like so late, at least is useful at this point in the game. Like, it's neutral towards like electric, because, you know, it's grass flying. But at least it can, like, for its stats, it's not bad for like handling, like some of the electric types. You could do that. Or, you know, you could pull like a fucking retarded ass, Diamond and Pearl and just like be like, oh shit, one of the trainers has Tropius in this, and it has like an electric move. Like I don't fucking know what the fuck can I learn electric type move wise. I don't know, charge. Fuck it, we'll just give it charge because we'll pull Diamond and Pearl. Just needs one move to be in the gym. Not even a DPS move. I mean that's what they did with fucking Flint. Fucking Drift Blim is only fire type move is fucking Will-O-Wisp. Lopunny's only fire type move is Fire Punch, and then Celix's Fire Fang, which I'm just like, man, this feels kind of bad. It feels worse for Drifblim because I'm like, man, dude, you're not even gonna do a super effective damage to me. You're just gonna burn me. And that shit already feels bad too, but yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh god, let's see.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. Also, Volby and Illumise. I remember watching.
Yeah.
I mentioned the videos earlier, but they mentioned that one of them could have been part fire and the other could have been part electric, which I thought was a cool idea because like there actually aren't that many electric and fire types in Hoenn, especially new ones. So like that would have been pretty neat. Plus, it would have made the bug types a lot more interesting, and it would have been like I think the first electric bug type before Galvantula and Vikavolt. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, you jumped in
Oh, and speaking of Chimecho, yeah, someone said they should have made it like a diet Metagross because you usually only get Metagross in post game because it's like really powerful. But Chimecho could have been like a diet version of it, kind of.
Yeah, could have.
Which I thought was like a pretty cool idea.
Oh, Helio? What the fuck is Helio? You saying hi to us, Sailor? Or is it just because I went on my fucking little tangent?
Oh, Heliolisk? That one Pokemon?
I don't fucking know,
I guess.
Man. I mean, that Pokemon, don't you evolve that fucker with like a Sunstone or some shit?
I believe so. I never used Heliolisk. I don't remember a lot of the
X and Y
ones.
You know, that's like the smallest generation outside of like fucking like Sun and Moon.
or Johto. Yeah, I mean, I get why. It's because it's they had to make all the breeding models and shit, so it's understandable.
They should have made Alola, and fucking Kalos together as one retarded region, as sad as that is, because of how tiny both of them are. Oh shit.
You know what's sad? That a $1 billion company had to redo it for the Switch games also to remake all the models. It's so terrible. No wonder they didn't have Nat Dex for that. Oh my god, I'm crying.
Wait, they had to remake every single fucking model? I thought they just ported them.
No, they imported them.
Yeah.
That was actually the joke. That they didn't actually do that.
Yeah, they fucking lied. They said they had to make all the fucking models and shit, new animations for them, but no, they're just liars. So if they really wanted to, they could have just ported every Pokemon ever, and like, I guess it's more excusable with Scarlet and Violet because they're actually like updating the models. They add textures and shit to them. But in Sword and Shield, like, it's the same fucking model. It's just like upscaled, kinda, but like. It seems like very easy to do, but I think like the biggest issue and like most problems all connect to this. It's mostly just like they have no like the devs have like no time to develop the games because they're so fucking insistent on like releasing games yearly and the new generation every 3 years, even though these are like console games now.
I mean Venus.
I'll see you around Venus.
Now that's why.
But it's just like, I don't get it. Like...
Needs to be a good fucking orb. Okay, Evasion's alright. Come here, Empoleon. Oh, fuck! Empoleon's a rapist! Oh my god! Can you please just walk up to me? Thank you. Thank you for not making the game political right now. Oh wait, fuck it. I need to deport your ass back home. Send you home. I'm just sick of them burning my reviver seeds. Oh god. Ooh,
Pokemon fans want one thing, and it's fucking disgusting. They wanna fuck your pets. That's right. They wanna fuck your dog. Hell, they're probably coming in the bowl for the goldfish.
Oh, oh no.
Or a Goldeen. Still kind of feels bad. They don't want to fuck
your wife or your daughter. They just want to fuck your pets.
Yes. I still find it kind of sad that Golding's kind of a dog shit, very forgettable and dog shit for where you get it in the game too.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I sent you the video. I sent them the chat, but if you're interested, I can send you them too. Because they feature Sea King in their Gen 1 video.
I mean,
I forgot what specific changes they gave it, but it's by Whoop, if you know them.
I feel like I watch them, I just never pay attention to the names anymore because I'm like, you guys sometimes have good opinions and sometimes you guys are retarded, so I'm just like, I don't bother.
I appreciate the editing. I do like the editing in this guy's videos because, like, it's probably my favorite because there's just, like, he uses, like, it's very atmospheric, I guess. Like, he uses, like, liminal space, like, filters and stuff. And, like, music.
Here's a little bit of Gen 1 lore I think no one fucking knew. Is Blue your rival? Question mark, exclamation point.
Nah, it's green. Shut the fuck up. This is Japanese. Oh shit. Oh shit. What? Petrify? Okay, that's actually good. Oh god, I need more fucking Petrify orbs. Fuck Slumber orbs. They're only good early on when the fucking houses aren't rapey. This... Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god. I love traps, man.
Yeah. So it totally work as like a rage game.
It could. I'm surprised AVGN hasn't fucking played these games. I don't really watch him, but like you would assume he would.
He doesn't play RPGs. He mostly plays action and platformers.
Action platformers. Oh, okay. Yeah. I didn't know that actually. I thought he would actually touch something
like the game.
He's admitted to it.
Oh, that's nice to know.
A lot of it. Also, it seems like a lot of the newer games, like, because I know back then most of the games you reviewed were ones he played like in his childhood and stuff. A lot of the newer ones like seem like ones he like plays out of popular demand and shit, like Sonic 06 and Earthbound. So I don't think he grew up with Earthbound.
Oh no, he didn't. He said like, that the marketing for the game actually turned him off from playing it back then.
Oh wow, that's weird because like in the 90s, wasn't Gross Out like a big thing with like Ren and Stimpy and all that?
Yeah.
I mean, it probably wasn't the brightest saying it like stinks and stuff, but like, you think that attracts some sort of demographic?
I mean, it did, but it wasn't big enough.
Just gave it 20 years, I guess. Now Earthbound's like a fucking... Yeah, at least in terms of indie RPGs, it may as well be a household name. You cannot mention an indie RPG without them fucking mentioning Earthbound. It's kind of sad in a way, but... Yeah. I don't know. I like the game's art style and shit. Although I'm more of a Mother 3 kind of guy. But I like Earthbound still. And Mother 1.
I killed your brother! He was a little bitch anyways.
How far did you even get in Mother 3, Ross? Because I know you played it and you couldn't get into the combat for it because of how shitty it felt on, like, right?
I think
you played on
I fought the T-Rex, I think.
Oh, it gets better once you get multiple party members. Once you get Kumatora, who has, like, PSI and shit, it gets a lot better.
Like the rhythm mechanic, if I recall. The rhythm mechanic.
You don't have to do it. Well, that's more of an optional thing. It plays like a traditional, like, RPG, so you don't have to do the rhythm, like, shit. That's just if you can actually match to music, but you don't have to. The game even mentions that, like, you technically don't even need to match to music. And you do get, like, it is a bit strategic, because only 2 characters, at least with your final party, because you go through a couple of different characters throughout the game. And, like, you only have 2 PSI users with your final party. And then Duster, his whole gang, like, they each have their own gimmicks. And they all have their own uses. I don't know, I like the combat to Mother 3. It's not, like, too, like, it's not too revolutionary or anything, but it works for what it is. It's fun setting up with, like, Lucas and, like, shit. And Duster, who can, like, debuff enemies for free.
Okay, I have all my moves.
And plus, I think it utilizes the rolling HP bar the best. Because, like, in Chapter 1...
That was my biggest complaint.
Yeah, because even in Chapter 1, like, Flint starts off, like, with, like, over 100 HP, which helps a lot in the Mecha Drago fight, because once you defeat the Mecha Drago, you'll use an attack that'll like usually like one-shot you. So as long as you finish the battle before your HP hits 0, you'll win. And like, so that works better because I think a big problem is that Ness in Earthbound, especially during the fucking Grapefruit Falls segment, he has like no HP. He's very slow too. But Flint has decent speed for what he is. He's still pretty slow, but he's still fast enough to outspeed some enemies. And he's a lot tankier too and shit. So it works a lot better. And then by the time you start the game with Lucas, you have Boney right off the bat, who acts as like a second party member. So like it's basically having like a Jeff like right off the start. Which is actually good because like I think Earthbound picks up a lot like once you get Paula, because even like whenever she gets abducted by the creeps, you still have Jeff by your side. He's actually really powerful. He's probably the strongest party member in the entire series, actually, at least gameplay wise. Because all the fucking like bombs and shit you can give him are just really good. And he's a cool character. I like Jeff.
Oh, I fucked myself over. Oh my god. Oh, thank god.
Honestly, I think Mother 1 might be the hardest. Mostly because it has that old janky NES like RPG grind to it.
It is. Everyone kind of unanimously agreed that Mother 0 is the hardest fucking one. For Mother 1.
No, it really is like the definition. It's kind of like the OG Final Fantasy games. I'm surprised my dad beat those. Because he bought like an NES Classic. Like the mini ones that came out fairly recently-ish. And like he beat like a lot of the Final Fantasy, like, or at least the first one. I don't know how many were on the NES, but he beat like one of the first ones. Like I tried to get into it and I was like, damn, this is too hard. It's very grindy and really cryptic, but I don't know. I feel like he probably like Mother 1.
How else do you think little Timmy's gonna take 20 bajillion years to beat the game and make it worth $60?
I guess. I don't know. If a game's too hard, I usually just don't bother. Not saying like I'm a big pussy and I want to play like brain dead easy games, because I don't. Because that has the opposite problem, as being boring. I think games have to be like a good balance point where it's like challenging but doable. Because I tried playing Rain World and that game is fucking difficult.
I mean, with that game, it kind of just throws you out in the wild and you have to learn its systems on your own, which I don't mind. I like the game. I haven't finished it yet, just because I've been trying to play other games on stream, so I'm like, oh, yes. Oh, fuck,
Andre, you might disagree with me, but I agree with you, but I consider Doom Eternal one of those games.
Too hard to play?
It's hard, but doable.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
But I feel like if you were to play it, you'd be like raging, because there is a lot of moments where the game kind of gets bullshit.
Probably.
I was gonna fucking
like
joke about
Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah, I was gonna joke about that actually.
Yeah. It's just I just hate it when the game's like I like challenge, but it's just annoying when it's like bullshit, like not challenging, but it's like asshole like rigged against you kind of mode.
Mean, like I said, the game is encouraging you to use items. It's trying to get you to use your items and resources way more. Obviously,
it doesn't offset the fact my characters are so fucking frail. A piece of paper is more durable than my fucking leader and partner. Like,
but that's why like you use the items to kind of just fuck everything else up. So I'm like, yes.
I don't know. I just don't like that playstyle. I'd rather manage my health items like you do in the other games, because you do that a lot in Rescue Team, especially in the remake.
I mean, like for me, at least personally, like if you notice how I've been playing this game, I don't really pop orange berries, and most of the time I'm just holding on to Reviver Seeds whenever I get bullshit KO'd. So like to me, like for me right now, like using healing items isn't really too much management. It's just there to be there. And I also haven't been using a lot of elixirs, so it's just kind of that's why I kind of don't mind supers, because you actually use the items more and it's built into the game instead of it's just kind of there. Like it's like in your case, obviously you don't really play as much of these dungeon crawlers, so you probably do use it more than I do.
Yeah, try to conserve. I don't know. I'm very finicky when it comes to my resources. I don't like I guess wasting them. Like I'm very I only use this when I really have to.
But like,
if I can if I can cut corners to keep my resources and my characters intact, then I'll do it. But
so
it's
like,
just so it's with generic enemies. I don't like wasting my shit against generic enemies. I save my shit for boss fights because those ones I prioritize way more.
So like, the thing is with this game is that like, personally, I feel like generic enemies are more likely to fuck your day up than bosses. Because even though with bosses you can't use like certain items like orbs, bosses are kind of like you can set up a lot more on them. With generic enemies, you have like monster houses, and monster houses are very cancer if you notice if you don't have a way of dealing with them. So like you kind of want to prepare for that mostly, because you know I don't personally think most of these bosses are that bad. You saw what I did to Dialga. You didn't get to play the game at all. And I was under level too, so I'm like, oh.
Most of the bosses you can fucking stat check in this game.
You can just set up and just be like, yeah, you don't get to play the game, or you know, be over leveled, or just be very good at item management and kind of have some luck, because you know, I got kind of lucky with Dialga not popping 2 roar times on me in a row to be a little douchebag. Shit.
I guess it's just not really my type of style.
I mean, everyone has their own
definitely more
styles.
so.
Yeah. Kringe. Just got Kringe. A bite.
Yeah, my style is if I can't punch the screen monitor and have the game win, then I'm playing the wrong game.
Yeah.
Damn, so Monster Hunter, you punch the screen 24/7?
Yeah, that's why we always win.
Yes. Come on, you would enjoy Monster Hunter now.
Not later?
Yes.
I hate that fucking joke and I still do it. I don't know why.
It's sad because I do think now has a lot of like promise for like a fucking Niantic game, like gameplay wise. Like there's a lot more you do than just toss a Pokeball, and the weapons at least feel distinct. But I'm like, man, I kind of wish they gave you more monsters, like instead of like drip feed them to you throughout like the quote unquote campaign of the game. Which I'm just like, God, there's not enough monsters. And Zenny is non-existent. Like it's you solely rely on dailies for that, because you don't get enough. You can't sell monster parts either. So I'm like, I can't upgrade shit. I'm literally time locked, or I have to spend money, and I'm like, I'm not spending money on this fucking game. Fuck that.
Now we need a TCG player where you plop down monsters and then they fight each other.
God.
And then you can spam like Plesioth, hee hee ha ha.
I mean, Teppen's a card game that has Monster Hunter. I use Nerg, and I mean, you saw how I played that game. I got into top 20 players in the world on the leaderboard, so I was like, oh, cool. Because I knew how to play my deck really well. But, you know, that was only on the Season 0, when the game was still kind of soft launching worldwide, but yeah. And now the game, I heard, is a lot more fast-paced and even more cancer than what it was before, so I'm like, oh my god. Oh, I should skip fast-forward this. Yay. We did the thing.
Yeah, and I can grind for even more ranks.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh god. I actually did not die as much as I thought. Thank God, because of fucking orbs. Because otherwise, I would have had to just Blizzard or Discharge spam. Because yes. Because you know, wait.
What's even going on?
Because like, if I recall, like you said, you just use Trico, right? Trico and like Mudkip, right, or Torchic? I forgot.
What game you talking about?
For Mystery Dungeon, like with dealing with monster houses.
One? Oh, well,
monster houses.
I use different teams for. So in Rescue Team, both OG and DX, I use Trico as leader and Torchic as partner.
But what about like for Sky and whatnot?
Sky, I think I use Mudkip and Trico as leader and partner. If I ever replay, I'm probably gonna use Turtwig and Turtwig and Shinx.
Like the only reason why I was like bringing that up is because I'm like, how the fuck did you deal with monster houses? Turtwig doesn't have an AoE answer unless you just, you know, you just kind of die.
I didn't use Turtwig yet.
Oh no, not Turtwig. My bad, Mudkip. Yeah, because Mudkip doesn't have an AoE option to deal with monster houses. And like you said, you don't use orbs, so I'm like, either
My
two
kid's
things.
tanky though.
He's
Like,
he
So I
is
was
like
able to
he'll tank one more hit than other starters, but like if you notice, monster houses have a shit ton of Pokemon, so it's like it kind of varies unless you just reviver seeds. So.
I think I'd stay in the corner or like I don't know. I can't remember. Last time I played Sky was like back in 2020.
Yeah.
So it was a while ago. But
my assumption is you just kind of tanked it out. So I'm like.
Yeah, I tanked it out and like I healed whenever I needed to, but I don't know. I still don't like spamming. Like, I'm not saying I'm against using items ever. Obviously not. Because obviously you have to use like some like food and shit. But I just don't like using too many items because it feels really cheap. Like, I don't know. It's not my style. I'd rather just like rely more on like what my Pokemon themselves know rather than what like rather it's like stocking bazillion of like a item or like and shit.
You're gonna enjoy Monster Hunter then. You're gonna have to use your items.
I'd rather just like buff my equipment up. That's why like why in Terraria I went with like the best equipment I was able to get in pre-hard mode and shit. And like had that on hand in case like I need it, because and the wiki mentioned that like you kind of need it for transition. Because like I'd rather just optimize my characters and like what they can use and do, than like just like stocking up on a bunch of like items that are just consumables. Because hey, what if I run out of items and like I'm fucked? I'd rather just have like the skills on like my character as is.
What the fuck are you still doing here, motherfucker?
So you have like a hoarding anxiety? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
I mean, kinda. I also do like collecting a lot of shit. Like, in Pokemon games, I'll try to max my items because, like, one, I just find it funny, and two, it's just nice, like, being over-prepared for anything. Like in Scarlet and Violet, I have like 999 of like every ball type and healing items. In the DLC, like I use a good bit of and I mean, at that point, it's like blew all my shit because who cares? I can just farm money. It's also inventory space is a thing to account for because like in this game and like other games like Mother 3 and stuff, like you have a limited amount of items. I say it's maybe more some other one because it's a lot more restrictive in that game, but like I also try. It's also that because I have limited items. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll find like stuff to replace my slots with. Like if I use an Oranberry in Super, I can't be like for sure like I'll find another Oranberry to use. Like,
oh, I actually fucked that up. Holy shit. Okay, who cares? It doesn't matter.
Slack off.
Yeah.
I know these. I'm like a goat.
The fuck is like the only reason why I was kind of like iffy about that Charmeleon was because I'm like they all kind of have retarded looking like three-toed feet, so I'm like, oh well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh cool, I'm guaranteed a reviver seed every time from what I noticed, so I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it only 50 this time? You stingy fucks.
You only missed one. It's like, you did it right, but you could know. It's like, fuck off. I only missed one. Bitches.
You should have known your Pokemon toes. Come on.
I mean, I do. I'm just like bitching right now more so than helping. Unless you want me to help with a lot of these. So I don't
really care, honestly. I'm just doing this to get through the day faster. That's it.
Fair enough.
I'm only doing it because Chip was technically right. This is faster than just me just plowing through the dungeon missions. Because I'm like,
Also, you can also the dojo changes the stock too, which I actually used to get all the TMs and shit before the fucking expedition trip.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this game technically makes the game, or like there's ways to make the game kind of easy. It's just like, yes, I am RPG fantasy. Oh, it's Lombre, never mind.
Lombre, yeah. There should be Lanoon. If not, then Big Rock.
Yeah, where's the fucking Ponyta?
Ponyta?
Where is
Feraligatr? Pinsir? Pinsir.
Where the fuck is
should be...
Yeah, I already got it. Yay, give me my shit. I just want to progress. Reviver seeds.
Oh, you got a Reviver seed and some money. It's pretty good.
That's why I was like, oh, it's guaranteed if you get all 6 of them. That was actually my first time I actually missed all of them, or missed one of them. So I was like, oh, I know you get doobie shit.
That's such a big ass cut. You lose 250 of your fucking 300 if you miss one. Fucking stingy.
Yep. Oh god, they're just like, you gotta know toes, man. Like, fucking god, Spike Chunsoft was like, yo, man, you gotta know your toes. Like, you just gotta know.
Are you a true Pokemon enthusiast? Go know your feet.
Yes.
Yeah. High score. Oh god.
Where is Charizard? Where is Empoleon?
Hold on.
Fuck is that? Meganium?
Try it.
Yeah.
Meganium?
Where's the bird? Oh, Absol. Where is Pinsir? What the f- Oh, Camerupt.
Camerupt. Yeah.
I forget Camerupt has pubes.
Is that like the fur on its, like,
yeah,
is it on the fur like being counted? That's funny.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I was like, this looks so weird. I'm expecting like retarded looking hooves, but I'm like, it has pubes too, so I'm like, oh well, guess that's included.
Maybe Danny, you have the same items, so you could probably soft the defense scarves and heal seeds too if you wanted for some extra cash.
I'm just gonna trade them into the fucking recycling.
I owe that too.
Yeah, because this game
if you
has
want to buy some like more seeds.
My problem is that the game most of the time only gives you like 1 reviver seed to buy at most, so it's like that's why I'm just doing that because I'm like, oh, it's guaranteed to get a reviver seed, and I don't really care about my rank honestly. It doesn't affect it too much. Oh, I forgot. Was I supposed to talk to Scizor? Hold up. Check here. Explorers of Sky. The fuck was I looking at? Explorers of Sky. Cause I'm like trying to remember how the fuck you get the Manaphy and shit. Cause I'm like, I remember that part because I'm like, it's kind of annoying, but also kind of like, alright. Oh yeah, and then the Zerul Dream crap. God. Okay, sure. I'll use this guide. Fuck it. I'll use the one from 2012. Really? It just... Wigglypuff Guild, Scizor Blizzard, then the Sea, then Team Charm, then Darkrai? It's that fucking short? God damn! What the fuck? Damn, so I was fucking right. Okay, let's see here. Oh, filler-ish days. You'll see Sunflora at the bottom floor of the guild. Okay. You gotta go talk to Sunflora. This game's finally forcing me to talk to NPCs, thank god. Where the fuck is she? She's in like one of her rooms, right?
Oh yeah, forgot to mention this earlier, but Charlie Conroy buried his copy of Paper Mario Sticker Star. And like he's been like showing the dates. Like he posted day 3 and like there's just water in the fucking case and shit now. Which I find kind of amusing.
No, he was very happy for TTYD remake, so I'm like, cool.
Yeah. I'm completely indifferent. I just know Bug Fables and that's that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty neutral on a lot of shit. As long as it isn't Pokemon.
Chikorita. Lucario, because, you know, everyone loves Lucario, because it's, yes. Come on, Frost loves Lucario, that's why he, does things to it. Oh, cool, 400 Pokédollars this time, nice. Please, Sunflora. Please, Sunflora, spawn. I want to progress. Even though I'm only going to play, like, maybe 30, 40 more minutes at most or some shit, but, oh, Jesus Christ. I need to put these all away. Lowers level by 1. Oh boy, my favorite mechanic. Lowering your level.
Oh yeah. Use a level 1 Dialga if you really want to.
You could. Takes a while though. Takes quite a bit of those. I could technically also. I think I could dick around with Dialga right now too. But, oh well.
Oh yeah, to your party.
Yes, but I'm not.
Man, if the game's gonna be bullshit, you may as well have a bullshit partner.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Where the fuck is this Sunflora? Oh, am I supposed to read her fucking diary? Talk to her to learn about the surrounding sea. Okay, no, they still have more fillers. I'm gonna ignore it. Yeah, okay, she's
I'm not gonna lie, back then I thought Bidoof and Sunflora were crushing on each other because they both had diaries. Which I thought was funny. Although she likes big buff loud guys instead.
Yes.
Yeah.
She likes the Soy Jack Loudred. Fucking screams out his opinion on fucking, I guess we'll call it Starly, because it's the Pokemon equivalent of a bird or some shit, I don't know.
But now it's X, I guess it's Pokemon. Or no, Xerneas.
Yeah.
Because that's a mascot of X.
Blaziken.
Blaziken.
Yeah. What the fuck is the bird there? Oh.
Cool.
Where is the Zangoose?
Zangoose.
Whismer.
Whismer. That's a weird ass foot.
Yeah, where is Why Not? Yay, please, dear God. It does not help that these guides are saying that there's quite a bit of filler days. Yay.
Yeah, I love filler in my game.
You know what I fucking hate is that I'm like, man, I could actually get to the meat of, like, the content for fucking DX, or not DX, Red and Blue Rescue Team at the very least in the post-game. I'm like, you technically do have some quote-unquote filler shit, but I'm like, it's not a lot compared to this, or I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, most of the other games don't have this much filler. Both
Yeah.
Mystery Dungeon and other games.
Yeah.
So I know Ranger is very, like, action-based.
Yeah.
And, like, fast-paced.
It just throws your ass in. It's like, shut the fuck up and play the game. Where the fuck is this?
Honestly, I do like that a lot with Ranger. Like, it's just fast, like, no fucking padding. Or, like, not that much padding and shit compared to other games. I guess compared to Mystery Dungeon.
I mean, technically there's padding where it just throws more Pokemon at you, but it's not bad because, you know, you just do the gameplay again, so I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And plus it's fun revisiting some of the areas once you get, like, proper, like, abilities and shit.
Yeah. There's my homie Cyndaquil. Where the fuck is Bellum?
Yeah, also Guardian Signs has nice visuals for a DS game.
Yeah, no, it does. I mean, it came at the end of the lifetime anyway, so it's like, it should be much nice.
Yeah. Kinda sucks there's no new fucking Ranger. Like, that's probably one of my favorite spin-offs.
Yeah. Where the fuck is Heracross?
I remember back when Guardian Signs was brand new. I played the hell of the demo on the Wii with the Nintendo channel.
I really can't imagine doing, like, a Pokemon Ranger with, like, a Joy-Con instead of, like, a stylus for touchscreen, because that would be the only shitty things playing it in TV mode, so, like, or dock mode.
Yeah, I did hear rumors, and again, these are rumors because there's a fucking news article mentioned, but it mentioned a possible revival of the dormant DS series, which, if it were to happen, that'd be pretty interesting, and could possibly give
Mystery Dungeon.
rather be fucking Ranger. We already got Rescue Team DX. Let's play that for now. Want a new Ranger before we get another Mystery Dungeon.
Pokemon Explorers DX.
It's not that fucking good. It's the greatest game ever. Best Pokemon gamer. Fuck off. It has a decent story. That's all it has. Good visuals and music, I guess. But like, the gameplay makes me want to kill myself. It's so fucking bad. Ugh. I don't like dungeon crawlers. Or at least fucking rage baiting ones. I'd rather just draw circles. At least that one's test my dexterity out. And how fast I can draw shit. I don't know. And I'm sorry, also I hope I don't sound too whiny and shit or anything. It's just, I don't know, I'm very vocal about this shit. I guess I'm too passionate. I don't know, I'm sick of like
things that they like.
I'm sick of most spin-offs either being a Mystery Dungeon or a shitty mobile gacha game.
Come on, dude.
Chinese
Pokemon.
Tencent.
God, what the hell is it called? Pokemon Masters and Pokemon Unite.
I don't care about
Big
those.
chicken.
They don't even have the right Brendan. They have the shitty Brendan, the shitty Lucas. They don't have RS Brendan or Platinum Lucas. So I don't care about that. And those are the only two characters like I actually really like.
Oh man, my favorite part about these games, item management, not through the dungeons, but with getting rid of items.
I'm not as autistic about character designs as like Chris was with the Blue Arm Sonic, but I still think RS Brendan's fucking ugly. And DP Lucas is fucking bland. Same with Dawn too. The Platinum designs are way better.
I don't disagree with the designs for some of those characters entirely. Nah, peak design is Hilda from fucking Black and White.
I kind of like Hilda, I guess.
Spicy meatball.
Hilda's fine.
It's just so awkward that she's wearing like one of the only like Pokemon protagonists that's like wearing like booty shorts. I mean, she's one of the older ones too, but I'm like, it's just funny that people got pissed about that.
It makes me think of the fucking meme where it's like, damn, she's 12, and it's the thumbnail of the guy.
Yeah.
His tongue out.
Oh god. Also like Nate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Nate
terms
from
of,
Black and White too. Yeah, no, like I think he's a good design.
He's more
Nate
interesting than Hilbert.
Yeah, Hilbert's supposed to be a homage to what's his name, Red, pretty much.
Red.
I think he's a better design personally, but I'm like, yeah.
I'll be honest, DP Lucas looks like a fucking homage to the Red too, except just not as interesting.
Yeah,
With, like,
I mean, he has a cool hat. Cool hat.
I like I like the flat caps, but Platinum has the flat cap too, and has a better design overall because he has a different color jacket and shit. Really? I'll be honest,
because he looks fucking pretentious as shit.
I was gonna say, if they like in the remakes, if they gave him a different design with like the DP colors for like actual winter clothing, I probably would have liked it. Because I don't think gray and like black and blue is like bad, but it's just like it's so fucking boring as is. And so, I could say his clothing doesn't match the environment either, unless he's like one of those Florida men who can like go out shirtless in the tundra and like not feel anything. But I don't know, it's just I like characters that wear long baggy clothing. It's probably why I like OG Brendan and Platinum Lucas a lot too. That's like long clothing. Because winter is the best season, obviously, and fall.
I mean, I don't disagree. I don't like hot weather personally, just because I kind of eat shit to it. It's mostly sweating wise, and same thing with frost too.
Same. Yeah, my job is like fucking a good chunk of it is being outside, at least for like long periods. So it's not fun being out whenever it's fucking hot out.
Yes.
But yeah.
And I swear this gameplay is interesting because I have to fucking sort out my items that I need to get rid of.
Come on, you gotta store your balls.
Yes. God. Fucking Christ. The wonders of
I forgot to say, I might have mentioned it earlier, but I'm currently like autopiloting through Ultra Moon. I have like no idea what's going on with the plot because I'm on like the last island with the fucking future people. I'm just like running, mashing A.
Come on, Frost, don't you want to replay
So
Sun
boring.
and Moon, but with the Ultra games instead? Because I'm surprised
Ultra
you
games are
replayed.
probably worse.
I'm surprised.
like-
I'm actually still surprised you actually played those games. Like Sun, my copy of Sun, and then you got a copy. Oh no, my copy of Moon, and then you got your own copy of Sun, which I thought was weird
Jesus
back
Christ.
then. But yeah,
They need. I wish turbo controllers existed for the 3DS because I'd totally pop one. Just have them mash the A button indefinitely for this fucking game. Like
Funny brain dead
Jesus,
game.
it really is. It's mostly just text boxes and like mashing A and like awkwardly animated cutscenes. It's like a lot of the game. It's just not fun. The only reason why I'm doing this. I was trying to complete this game so I can like fucking use it as like a dummy because I like to use PKSM to gen Pokemon, and I want to do it on a completed game so it looks more authentic, I guess. So it doesn't look as suspicious. I mean, and make them look legal too, of course, but
where the fuck
I think it'd make more sense if it was like with a completed game.
Man, the post game has more filler than the main game. I don't know how to feel about that.
Pretty fucking bad, because that one video calling it a masterpiece was like, oh, a lot of it gets developed in the post game. I'm like, and I watched this, I'm like, damn, this is fucking boring as hell. Are you supposed to get to Darkrai if you have to sit through all this shit first? How did I make it? Oh, well.
I don't know, man.
I'll be honest, I think, fucking the circumstances around me playing this game carried it a lot for me, because whenever I was playing this game, it was around the same time, like, I was going on a trip to visit my grandpa, and, like, it was a long car trip, because he's in Texas, and even though I'm in Louisiana, Texas is big, and it took, like, several hours to get over to the place. And, like, on that car ride, I spent most of it just playing through this fucking game, like, the post-game. And so, I mean, it was enjoyable as this. I mostly just did it just to get the fucking big rank. And by the time that we headed back, because we were there for a couple of days, and then by the time we returned on the drive back, I was able to defeat Darkrai. And after that, I did special episodes, and it kind of dipped off after.
Am I supposed to change? No, the guy doesn't even say I have to fucking go up in rank. It says I have access to it. It doesn't say I have to do it. It just says I have to do filler days. The fuck? How many fucking fillers? I know Chip said it was 8 for the fucking, just to even get access to Scizor, but fuck.
Is some floor just around?
No, that's why. Yep, yeah, you have to talk to her to progress to this next part. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, I miss the fucking rescue team, Reddit rescue team. You just do it.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. You might have mentioned that before, but are you playing DX eventually? If you
eventually, yeah. Eventually.
Nice. I'll be honest, I actually like them. Like, I think they're better faithful, unquote, remakes in BDSP.
I mean, they
make
actually
the games a lot more polished and
they make the games a lot more accessible too for some people, because I know those games could be really cancerous for some people.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have to, and I mostly just played like the main and post game like legendaries and rescue team in both in OG. That wasn't that too difficult for me. Well, yeah, I mean, I was playing on emulator too, so I kind of think with one of the dungeons I save scummed, so there's that. But DX is fairly accessible, and like, if you like dungeon crawlers and stuff, it's pretty fun. That wasn't like tearing like Super was, so that was good. Honestly, I'd say Rescue Team is probably my way of like playing these games. It's not stupidly bullshit, but it's also not super brain-dead.
Hello, Blowman66. I mean, I'm just doing this just because I'm like, it's free items. This is also, I mean, I could skip the day, but I'm like, I don't mind stocking up on Reviver Seeds because Crisselli is gonna be a dumbass.
Slugma nuts.
Yes.
Slugma's pretty cool.
Yes.
I like
you don't get that. You don't get that in Johto.
You do get in the Scar and Violet DLC, so if you pay the money, then you can get it pretty much early if you really want to.
Well, yeah, but I mean, just in its debut generation.
Yep.
It's
I don't feel. Honestly, if you say it originally from Hoenn, I wouldn't blame you.
That's how a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon are, though. So it's like, yes.
Yeah, and it's like, they either originated from Ruby and Sapphire or Colosseum. Because Colosseum gave you a bunch of those guys early on, too.
We'll just do the really baby dumbass missions, because I'm not really in the mood to do more. Sure, I'll just do that. Oh, God.
Alrighty.
Let me kill myself already. And I really don't remember the postgame being this fucking fillery. Holy shit.
Yeah, me neither. So I thought I was able to get through most of it.
You know, it's funny, I'm playing this with fast forward too, and I'm like, Jesus fuck, dude. Wow, that was so fast. Thank you, leave my life. Fuck you.
Also, yeah, Snake, Gen 2 mods are pretty trash, especially in their debut games. I'm glad Chip, well, I mean, I say I'm glad, but I kind of wish Chip was here to defend himself, because it'd be funny to debate with him about it. But yeah, they suck. And they're not even around their own fucking game either.
Please, come on. Oh, there's a Corphish. Come on, man. That's a sign from God that Sunflora showed up, right? Come on, where's the Sunflora seed? Oh, there you are, you slut.
Oh, come hey, here. There she is.
Fucking Christ. 8 fucking days? I mean, like, she got a mouth. There's something there, right? I mean, like, I know,
yeah,
I don't got a dick.
She has a pussy, too, just like Venus.
Or like
The
fucking
goddess.
bitch from what the hell is it called? Fucking oh god, what's that game? Conker's Bad Fur Day with the big tits.
Oh yeah. I haven't played that game. I know there's like a talking piece of shit in it that's like speaks opera or some shit.
Yes. Damn, should
That's what
fucking
I've heard,
get
at
me a
least.
prisoner. Snake.
Spinnerack, ew. Spinnerack's trash. No offense, it's a cool design, but it's like same thing with Dollcatty. It looks cool, but it's awful to use.
Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of, I don't even know what my favorite early route bug type would be. I don't know. Never really used the early route bug types. Come to think of it.
I mean,
Maybe I sometimes use the wormful ones, but not really.
I mean, I would say I like Cricketune. Even though it sucks ass. I like its
I'm not
design.
talking about usage, but like just
I mean, I like its design. I just wish it was like it didn't have bite. I don't want another C-Dot.
I guess I like Beedrill kind of. So that's like bees and wasps.
Yeah.
But it's not that good either.
The other one I like is Vikavolt, but you know, it's an early game fucker that you have to wait till fucking what the hell is it called? Till if you're playing Base Sun and Moon, you don't get that fucker until like the fourth
Very
island.
late.
Yeah, so I'm just like, damn, dude, this is like the opposite of like accessibility. So I'm like, oh well, right?
Yeah.
That's a good
Why
try.
they change that to? Why they change that Thunderstone? Also, that one's also in the Scar and Violet DLC too, and
Oh,
is like
hello.
obtainable.
What's up, weeb? Oh god. Wait, Frost, didn't you use Vikavolt and Crabominable like me? Or did you just use Vikavolt? It sucks ass for Base Sun and Moon, because
I
just
use
like
both.
yeah,
They're fucking terrible.
yeah, because you're just like they look kind of cool for the, but then like when you actually get them and use them in Base Sun and Moon, you're like, well fuck, man, I have to wait till how fucking long?
Crabominable is like if you don't leave with it, it's fucking dead.
Yeah. It has a shit typing too, so it's like yes.
You don't lead with it, it's not gonna land a hit, it's just gonna fucking die. You just threw it out just to get it sacked.
Yes. It is the meat shield. I kinda wish actually it was like I kinda just wish it wasn't ice fighting. As weird as it is. I think it should have just been like the little fucking piece of shit crab it was the whole fucking time, honestly.
Yeah, actually, cause that ice typing actually hurts it real fucking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, ice type kind of sucks.
Yeah, like if they did make it into like ice fighting, make it like a somehow just a retardedly fast ice type. Just make it like fucking Weavile, but on crack. As retarded as that sounds.
Why not give it something similar like thick fat or some shit like that?
Or yeah, or something like that. Or a unique ability where it just negates its ice weakness entirely. Where it's just like, oh, okay. So similar to like retarded ass like Rayquaza, where it like loses out like three of its ice type weaknesses and some other shit. I don't fucking know. It's a shit mon anyways, but I'm like, oh, and it's slow as shit too.
I heard someone mention something similar. With that one video I mentioned, they mentioned something similar from a Cargo, and how they should have made an ability for it to where if it gets hit the water type attack, it just like does nothing to it.
Yeah.
Because like its Dex mentions that like water evaporates when it touches it.
Yeah. Yeah, Mamoswine. Mamoswine's a nice Pokemon.
Hey, Mamoswine's cool.
Or no, not Electros or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, Electros, yeah.
Because
yeah,
he's just mono electric, but he got that funny ability.
Yeah, Levitate. And then he has a huge ass fucking move pool too. He has a cool design, has a good move pool.
Hey,
just
Snake,
that most of its stats are okay.
The only thing that feels bad for Mamoswine is in Diamond Pearl. You can't get it. You can only get it in Platinum, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's only Platinum.
Yeah, I have that fucking. I have that 151 Pokedex because Kanto. So can't have any good Pokemon. You have to use the shitty ones. Oh yeah, Electros. Is that Electros like one of the only Pokemon that doesn't take super effective damage?
Yeah, because it's ability. It's ability.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool design, too. I mean, too bad its design is shit in 3D, because it's just a fine penis.
It got nerfed hard.
More like a flying fleshlight. It has a big-ass mouth.
That, and it looks tiny as fuck for a 3D model, and I'm like, isn't this thing supposed to be kind of, you know, a little bit taller, a little bit more menacing, and not just, like, my little fucking cum sock? That I'm just like, I'm gonna shove electric thunderstone down your fucking throat.
I'll be honest, it kind of reminds me of Swampert, because like in Gen 3, its sprite makes it look all big and chunky and stuff, but like as the gens progress, it looks a lot skinnier, and this doesn't feel right. I imagine Swampert being like a big boy.
It got Pikachu syndrome, where it's just like, oh shit, we gotta make you skinny to appeal to the Asian demographic.
No, I want my big chunk. I guess he kind of got it with his Mega Evolution, but in terms of base form, he's still skinny.
I'm gonna get a couple more. Well, actually, no, I don't want Cold Steel. Where is my...
They need to make a Buddha statue fucking Pokemon.
That would be pretty cool.
Your closest option is like Darmanitan Zen mode.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
That Pokemon's also not bad in vanilla Black and White. Like if you're just doing like a Nuzlocke or just doing a regular playthrough, it's not bad. Darmanitan's a rapist in Nuzlocks. Because of how hard it fucking hits. Oh, 2 Reviver Seeds. Giggity. Yes, no more ass cheeks for the gator.
Oh yeah, that's a big loss.
Yes.
It took away Froggator's ass.
Did you just say loss?
Yes, it lost its ass
Yeah,
cheeks.
lost on JPEG.
Is this loss?
Yeah. It didn't come back in later games. Thing?
That reminds me, I found a funny Control Delete video.
Cool.
Like, I'll link it. Let's see.
Let's see here. Surrounding seas. Man, if this was fucking Rescue Team, it'd be like, you don't have serve, suck my dick. Gotta go do this other dungeon, Solar Cave. Haha, no TMs. I'm actually kind of appreciated that this game doesn't force you to use TMs. Wait, does DX force you to get TMs?
Nope. You can use you can go to any dungeon as is.
Holy shit! Okay, that's actually one of the few nice things. Oh god, I love Dizzy Traps. Man. I love the AI in this fucking...
ice physics.
I love AI. Oh my god. Why can't you just avoid the trap game? Like, just because it has a dick doesn't mean you should touch it. Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. Wow, I didn't die. Awesome. Oh shit, I didn't look my move. Oh no, I did. That's fine. Ooh, Reviver Seed. I think I'll be done after this dungeon, maybe. I'm not sure yet. Like, I forget you have to work tomorrow, Frost, right?
Yeah, like 5 in the morning.
Oh, cool. See?
Damn, 5 in the morning.
Yes.
Reminds me of my my day shift. My day shift, I think, starts from like 6 p.m. to like 3 p.m. At least day shift. I'm on swings currently. And I know Graves, I think, is like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
That kind of sounds like a little shitty.
Yeah, I mean, one of my roommates is... Funnily enough, me and my roommates are on the different like shifts. We're all on the same one for a bit. We're all on swings for a bit. For about one of my guys is currently on days, and the other's on graves. I'm still on swings, and I'm not sure if they're going to change me before I leave or not. But I mean, I like swings so far. It's probably my favorite shift. I've never been on graves. Seems like it'd be all right because I'm already a bit of a night person, and days I'm not too fond of. Because one, there's a lot more leadership, so you have to be like more on your A game, I guess. And it's a lot busier too, with higher workloads and stuff.
Oh, fuck me, they sealed my flail. Turn off brain for their funny night shifts until the druggies show up and they're like, yo, can I wipe my needle on you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Well, let's not have to worry about that. I'd rather take more supervision than crackheads.
Wow, crackheads make the graveyard shift more exciting though.
They do.
It's like Mystery Dungeon where you get the random fucking encounter and you're like, oh shit, I gotta deal with it. Oh, I don't want to use items, fuck it. I'm gonna talk my way out of it. Oh god. Oh god damn it.
For me, it's so early that the late night crackheads still show up.
Oh yeah, true. Funnily enough, back at home, like before I left, I'd like go outside at midnight to walk around my town, and like I was walking down one of the big roads, and like some guys were on bicycles, and like they drove up to me and they're asking if I had cigarettes. I'm like, no, and they're like, okay, never mind, see you around, and then they just drove off. And I was like, okay. I just kind of went about my day. I was like listening to like loud rock and shit on my portable radio as I adventure and like playing Pokemon Go sometimes, camping out at a creepy cupcake store that was like run down because it was still labeled as a Pokestop. Yeah, I could make an obvious EDP joke here, but no, it was straight up a cupcake place that was like all broken down. I think it was turned into like a car garage or something, but like at night it looked very shady because it was like all dilapidated and shit. And so like it was still a Pokestop, so like I just kind of camped there and made it my little turf. And I doubt anyone would go. Yeah.
Come on, Frost. Wait, when the fuck does the FNAF movie even come out?
October 30th.
Oh.
Watch it.
Oh, hey, Halloween. Nice.
No, but you know, I was just like, October 30th, watch it. FNAF movie.
I still like how Golden Child really wants to watch that fucking movie. It's 24. Like most of the post-game story-related ones are like 20 to 40 at most. It's mostly post-game where the dungeons get really like, yes, 50, 60, 99, suck my cock, or etc. I don't know.
I'll be honest, Snake. I was usually one of those people that had to go at the convenience store at night. It's funny too because I was known by a lot of the employees that worked the shift to the point that they gave me a lot of free food. Like they gave me free pizza sticks and shit just whenever I walked there, which I found pretty cool.
It's like, he'll eat this shit. Fuck this shit's nasty.
Because they knew I'd go around town like for several hours occasionally. Cause I'd be out from like 12 a.m. and sometimes return around like 6 or so. And it's funny too, I remember one time, because like my dad, whenever he wakes up, would usually go in the backyard the back porch and like smoke while like sitting on his phone. And like one time, like, because I remember leaving like in the middle of the dark, and then like whenever I returned home, like he was just sitting on the back, and like as I was running back from like the road back to the house, I like waved him and he's like, oh hey. So I thought that was pretty funny.
He didn't get kidnapped or diddled. Nice.
I usually keep a knife. I usually kept a knife on me whenever they knew about like my stuff too because they told me about it. It's like just be aware of your surroundings and keep a knife and shit on you.
Don't get jumped.
And hey, it worked. Yeah. And plus, I was already a track runner at that point, so if I really needed to, I could run or just throw hands if I needed. But never had to deal with that. My weirdest experience probably was with those people, which wasn't too bad. They really all they did was just ask me for cigarettes, which I obviously didn't have, and then they left.
You should have been like, I have Pokemon Go, want to play with me? And then he's like, oh shit, I don't know what to do. And then he like just fucking holds his hand out like he's holding a phone. And he's like, is this how you play? And he's just swiping his finger up like a all retardedly.
Oh yeah, that'd be funny. Reminds me of like ET or some shit.
Yes.
Or a special ed.
He's trying to just fucking copy you just cause fuck it. He's like, shit, if I keep this up, I might get cigarettes. I saw him buy shit at the 7-Eleven down the street. He might have extra money.
Oh yeah, I also only kept physical cash on me. I didn't have that much though. At most, I probably had like 20.
Yeah.
So, even if I was robbed or anything, it wouldn't be much to take off of to begin with.
5 more floors, thank God. Oh, Jesus. Yay, I'm 42. Hooray. Oh, god damn it. I love being dizzy chained. My favorite mechanic. Oh shit, I'm hungry. I demand nuggies.
Oh, cool. I'd probably buy my girlfriend a knife too.
Shit, I might need just a plain seat for right now. Oh, you fucking bitch-ass motherfucker. Oh god, flail. You wanna do something, homie? Oh wait, he's Riolu. He doesn't do anything.
Riolu sucks.
Shit. I mean, like, he's okay, but, like, I still think there's much better options out there, that's all. So.
I mean, it's like you have okay and god-awful. At least for now. I'm sure they get better when they evolve, but, like, right now there's not doing that much.
I mean, Lucario has pretty good move accessibility, or type accessibility in this game, which isn't bad, but I'm like, you gotta beat Darkrai, so I'm like, yay?
Lego Star Wars.
And Lego Star Wars brings out, like, the worst in Natsu. She starts saying some really racial slurs and starts becoming very based. Because I know she screamed out some very choice words while we were playing the complete 100% the complete saga, because we were inting each other. Because, you know, we're like, we already got the fucking most amount of money, or we got the true Jedi shit, and we're like, oh fuck it, let's kill each other at the end of the level. She was not very pleased with how often I was bullshit killing her, so I'm like, yes. Yeah, over Lego Star Wars, man, you get emotional over that shit. I mean, both me and her kind of, I mean, I grew up playing that game by myself. She played it with her siblings, so I'm like, oh. And then I'm like, oh, it's nice to play with her. Oh god. I'm afraid you're just gonna stay up the whole night, pretty much, right? Or stay up the whole night, Frost, right?
I might sleep for a bit.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm almost done with the dungeon. I can taste it.
Yay. After this, I'm gonna jam out.
That's
probably
fine.
crash.
I'm pretty sure it's late for you.
Well, I mean, I said jam. Well, I said jam out. That means I'm just gonna listen to a lot of loud music. Oh, hey, you did it.
Yeah. Oh my god, treasure boxes. Wow.
There is the there is the ranger egg.
Dab. I could just not pick it up.
Don't. No, throw it in the water.
Woo! If I throw it in the water, I'm fucking fucked, dude. You don't have to do this shit again? I ain't doing that.
You're a water type. Oh, you're not a water type. I was gonna say, I was able to, but it was funny because it was like a dropping the baby joke.
Yes, the baby. Oh god, it's already waking up shit.
Parrot simulator.
Riolu's gonna be like, fuck, I can't fucking force palm my dick no more. The kid's here.
I mean, who said he was doing it himself?
I mean, I guess Eevee can learn Last Resort as a way to help Riolu blow off steam. Shut the fuck up, Timmy. Oh, I need a blue gummy. Oh god, I forget you have to get a lot of these. Fucking Christ.
You like these grinding missions? Aren't they fun? Oh,
it's sad because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. I thought you just feed the bitch apples. Fuck.
No, they're fucking picky. And they're not selling them. I guess you have to do the fucking foot quest more if you don't have any blues.
Oh god. Wait, I was gonna say, I don't think they...
I forget how many you even need. I know
it's like 5 or 6. But we'll see. Come on, give me some gummies, please. I mean, I ate all mine just because I was like, I'm not gonna care. I want my fucking IQ up. But I'm like, I forgot the stupid little whiny piece of shit that is like, oh shit, we're sending you off. Don't get diddled by Walrein, if I recall. It's the fucker that trains the little shit, I think, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, we are going to... I want to see an edit of the fucking haunted house where the dude's like, oh, I'm feeling romantical with Walrein instead.
Oh god.
I'm feeling romantical tonight. And then you see the Manaphy fucking like, oh shit. Fuck, Trapbuster. Fuck that, I don't want... What the fuck is a Dawn Pebble? Oh, that, I don't care. Dawn Pebble's fine. We're keeping those. God, I got so many Reviver Seeds.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm keeping all these.
books for today. Lego Star Wars 2 hits the shelf. Barry, I believe you have a copy of Lego Star Wars for me.
Oh, you heard that?
Yeah, no, I heard that.
It's a shame we don't get any more episodes of it. Have a good
nice
one.
night. I'm almost done anyways. Okay,
Nice.
grab that. Hold up, let me see how many blue gummies. I need. Hold up here. Don't care. Wait, do you need to feed the little child? Time version. Oh, you only need to give it one for right now? Oh, okay, fuck it. I'll just do that really quick. It's a quick-ass dungeon. Just do that really fucking fast. Wait, shit, hold up. I got ripped off. Okay, 4-8, that's fine. Just killing them. You can just shove the little thing in its mouth and it'll stop fucking crying. Ugh. Jeez. I forgot. Did you say you want to get kidnapped for tomorrow for the Pokemon?
Depends on how long the stream would last.
I'm like I said, I'm just playing as long as I fucking can because I'm like I do want to finish this game by the end of the month so I could start Luigi's Mansion, or at least Premium Deluxe, which is a modded version of Luigi's Mansion. At least from what I've seen, I'm like it looks better than the base game, so I'm like I'll fucking do it. Luigi's Mansion Marathon mostly.
I guess we can do one. It probably can't be super long. Or at least usually around 2 a.m. Around this time, I like to go to bed or prepare to go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably start it a little earlier because I'm a little bit busy tomorrow because I'm probably gonna do some jobs related stuff. But yeah, oh, goodness.
But I mean, that would work. That should work.
Oh, you have work tomorrow? Oh shit.
No, I mean that. Oh yeah, I have work on Monday. Like Monday to
Friday.
Friday.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I'll probably
said
start
that'll work. I mean.
Yeah, I'll probably start at like 5 p.m. PST around there, something like that. So it's like 7 p.m. your time, I think.
Yeah. As long as you ping. Oh yeah, 7 works way better.
Yeah.
It's like 7 to like 10.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
whatever.
it's just because tonight I came home late because I was at the gym with Natsu and then like doing other stuff with her. So I'm like, yes.
Yeah, that should work. That'll be way better than actually.
Yeah,
So
because I was like, I only asked tonight because I'm like, I want to get some of this shit done.
Yeah.
I don't want to be prisoner for this game too much longer. I don't mind the game. It's just I'm like, just to replay it to see how I remember the game. But I'm like, fuck, there's way too much filler for some of these sections.
Right.
I mean, it's cool that you can kind of make up your own filler in a weird, shitty sense. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. God. I love dead ends. Man, I can't wait till they make a mystery dungeon game where it's a Metroid fucking Vania. Somehow? Oh shit.
I'm not sure how to feel about it. Surprised they haven't made an Animal Crossing one yet. It's like all the villagers being Pokemon. I think that's so well.
It's kind of weird because I actually feel like what they could do is that they make it like Animal Crossing, but each Pokemon, like, they have different variations on them based off of, like, quote unquote, the natures. Where it's like, oh, like, you may have, like, one person may have, like, for example, an Eevee, but, like, it's a different personality type, for example. I mean, they don't have to use all 16. They could just use, like, a small handful, similar to Animal Crossing, where there's a few personality types. But, you get what I mean, where it's like, just because you got the Pokemon you like, doesn't mean you're gonna get the personality. And it's at least varied, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So I saw some cute art with, like, it was a bunch of starters as villagers. I like them. I don't know. I think it worked too.
Died. Oh, please. I just want to shove the gummy down the little bastard's throat so he stops crying. You better not be lying, game. I need this gummy to make him shut up. You think giving the child a gummy would fucking not be healthy? You think it would want blue milk, like in The Last Jedi? Oh no, that was
Oh
green
god. Ew.
That's a Luke Skywalker fucking beard. It's like, Father, I need milk.
Man,
Oh,
I feel.
God.
I'm not really a Star Wars fan, but I feel so fucking bad for like people that watch like the OG movies and saw the Disney trilogy.
Yeah,
What they did
I
to
mean,
the characters.
I grew
I
up
heard a
liking
lot of
Star
fans-
Wars.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I heard a lot of fans do not like, especially Last Jedi and what they did with Luke and Han Solo and stuff. Or Rey.
Yeah.
They don't like Rey either.
I mean, I mostly just don't like Rey. It's weird because
She's
I think,
boring.
yeah. I mean, I like Kylo Ren. I hate him in the fucking first movie, The Force Awakens. He develops a lot better in the other two movies, which I'm like, wow. Like, he's initially really shitty because he's a spoiled brat, and then he kind of actually makes his own character, which I'm like, wow, I kind of wish this was like just how he was at the beginning, but I'm like, oh fucking well. Like, to me, he kind of has like an Ahsoka arc, where it's just like he's kind of shitty, and then he gets more likable. So I'm like, cool. And like, as sad as it is, he's like the only okay thing about that fucking that trilogy, because they kind of undercut Finn, and they're like, man, we got diversity here, but we just shafted him because fuck it.
Because China, I guess. I know on the
Yes.
poster, they like, on the Chinese poster, they put him like the side, like very small.
Yeah, because China loves yes, racial
Yeah.
diversity.
I gotta lie,
Me?
it's so.
Nipple,
There's
nipple.
some weird ass shit between Disney and China. Like in the Mulan movie, apparently they featured like a fucking concentration camp or some shit as like one of the settings. Like, or where they filmed it was like a concentration camp for like a certain like group of like in China or something. Just pretty bad. Also, the movie bombed hard in China, which they're kind of pandering to a bit. So that's yeah.
Ironic.
Yup.
Okay, I saved. I will suffer this shit tomorrow. Okay.
Same.
Yes. Okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, yes. Okay. Have a nice night. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.